unless something goes crazy.
So what you're saying is we have a challenge.
Well, Kuro, you've seen before. I'll throw a Crater Hoof Behemoth into exile to let a table know that I don't plan on using it.
See, and next deck tech video I'm gonna have like a section for this is the card so you can lull your opponents into a false sense of security. Just casually discard this one. You have a Faithless Looting, make sure this is in the graveyard.
Yeah, Faithless Looting and toss away your Moonshaker Cavalry so they don't see the illegal second Moonshaker Cavalry.
Throw them off.
Really throw them off your game by cheating.
Yeah, don't let your opponents adapt, ever.
I keep getting told that I could probably pull Coiling Oracle out of this deck, and the thing is, I will pull Coiling Oracle out of a deck that has blue and green in it over my Cold Dead Body.
Damn right.
It's the embodiment of what blue-green does. Reveal a top card, put it into your hand, or put it into play with the land. It's a 1/1 for 2. It's fine. It's a Snake Elf Druid. This is a great card.
It's a perfect card.
There's so many Coiling Oracles. There's Growth Spiral. There's Eureka. There's like 4 creatures that do what Coiling Oracle does.
We love it. We stand it, and we vibe it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Just gotta check something. We are live. Y'all needed to know.
Hi, people. Hello, the people of Crow Stream.
Hello, chat.
Hello, also the people in Discord. Sorry, I've been yapping so much.
It's okay. No, you're okay. Amara, I was so excited to see that we are literally playing like 3 pods together this week.
That we are.
That's crazy.
It's
this one was totally unplanned.
Only a little late.
Why is Limra
only by a little? All right. Alrighty then. Who's ready for some Magic the Gathering, perhaps?
I'm getting my camera set up, and then I will be.
I will be.
Oh, I should probably. Let me turn off that. There we go. We turn on my images. My good old Jace Bellerin hand blockers.
Ah, yes. Absolutely.
How else will you? Yeah. You get it. Let me stop editing my deck. Imagine I'm playing and editing my deck live.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, someone played something? Yeah, I could probably use this right now. This is how I would counter it.
Sideboarding in a Gaia's Blessing?
Yeah. Let them know you mean business.
Yeah. Again, unless your opponent knows you business by cheating in your 3rd Moonshaker Cavalry. Oh my god, did I actually get an okay opening hand? That's the craziest thing that's happened all day.
Oh, we can't have that. That's not allowed.
I said okay, not good.
That's not allowed.
Oh no.
Decent opening hand, cheater.
Honestly, agreed.
I haven't had a good opening hand in so long. I don't know if you guys know Evelyn, but they had to deal with me complaining because I think Crow, have you played against my Obeka deck?
The new one? Old
yeah.
One?
New one.
I don't think so.
Okay. That deck started off with 48 lands in it because I was so sure that I wouldn't draw any lands in my Grixis deck. And I was right. I have never drawn more than 2 lands in an opening hand. Yesterday on my own stream, I reshuffled my hand like 12 times and was like, screw it, I'll keep 2 lands. There's 10 mana rocks in here and 36 lands and 3 ways to look for artifacts. There's no way that I don't get more mana. I had to fabricate for a Soul Ring in a handful of cards that all cost 5, and then someone stole my Soul Ring from me, and I was like, I'm out. I'm done.
What the hell? I don't know what part to be more disgusted about. Who would do that to you?
They just didn't, like, they weren't thinking. Is that Goopy Goblin gamer brain of, like, they had card that steals artifact and saw Soul Ring and went, yes.
Yes.
Totally get it.
Honestly, who among us?
Yeah. No, I wasn't even mad at them after 5 minutes. But for 5 minutes,
5 minutes.
I was at the end of friendship.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wow. I was at the end of multi-year friendship.
They ended it first.
We ended it first, yeah. I just feel kind of bad because like Evelyn was really trying to let me get back on the board, and I got Obeka out. And the problem is, the only play I had that did anything was playing Obeka with Court of Ire and attacking the person that couldn't block, and Doran was out. So it would have been 5 extra upkeeps with Court of Ire out, and everyone was like, I can't let that happen. Got rid of all my stuff.
Yeah, you kind of can't let that happen.
No. Like, it sucked for me, but no, you can't. Yeah, don't just let me win the game.
Right. But at the same time,
let me win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my birthday stream. Can I win the game?
Yeah, see, come on your own birthday stream.
My birthday yesterday. I'm out there having a bad time. Hello.
Happy belated.
Happy belated.
Oh, thank you.
Belated birthday.
I kept saying happy birthday to you too to people.
How did that work out?
They all thought it was kind of cute, so I guess it's fine.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm a girl. Mistakes I make are endearing.
That you know what? Objectively true. Actually, I can't argue with that.
Well, depends who's around. Sometimes me making a mistake in pronunciation means that I've never played Magic the Gathering before. Who knows?
You know, it's like it's a toss up. You know how the female gamer experiences. You know, you've either never played Magic before. Any positive play that you've made is definitely because, I don't know, your boyfriend helped you. You know, it's just how it is.
See, I run in the same. I just follow the same circles as like you, Amara, L, and like Z. I just stick around the people that y'all stick around, and I seem to do fine.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
See, you're in too positive of a gamer community by following all of us. You need to get into the real nitty gritty.
Listen,
the real.
I used to be
toxic.
mutuals with somebody whose name rhymes with turtle box.
The old Bertle
I'm
Cox.
so sorry.
Here's the thing, right? I used to be a really young, angry person, and I was around when. I don't know if any of you know this, but I was around when they like were really trying to get people to start swapping pronouns for them, and people still haven't, and that feels kind of weird. But like, I tried to be really sympathetic and really empathetic, but then every day I would get DMs like, so I see you said you were frustrated by one little tiny thing this person did, yeah? Here's why I think you should hate them. And it's like, no!
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't like talking shit about people, you know? If I have a problem with somebody, I'm gonna tell them.
Turns out talking shit kind of sucks. And it says way more about you than maybe the person you're talking shit about. But that's...
So like, there's venting, right? You can vent about people.
Right,
That's fine.
Of course.
But like, it gets to the point where it's like, hey, you're being really mean. Maybe talk to this person. Like, you know Shivam, right?
I love Shivam.
Shivam and I disagree on a lot of things, and we're both kind of angry people sometimes. We also just talk about it. I love Shivam. I respect him so much. Just talk to him. We don't have to agree on everything. Where like this person is just like, I see. You're in a different time zone than me. You're evil.
How dare they choose to be in a different time zone? Do they not know who you are?
It felt like just anything would set them off, and like, I'm a patient person, and I want everyone to have someone they can have the space with to grow. But at some point, it's harming my peace, and I have to leave, and I'm hurting other people by letting you do this.
These are all true statements. As Chloe in my chat just says, you do have to agree that Han shot first, and then after that, everything else is just like, you can talk it out.
Obi-Wan shot first. That's my stance.
Ooh, okay.
Who's Han?
Just have a conniption.
Yeah, Baby Yoda shot first, actually. Whatever his name is, Grogu. I almost said Baby Gronk.
Baby
Grog.
Baby
His
Grog.
name should be Grog.
No.
Jesus.
Oh no. I can't believe Baby Grogu got rizzed up.
Cooper
and is going to LSU. That's wild.
Yeah. Also, Cooper, it's nice to meet you. Amara, we've played together once before, but it's nice to see you again. I yap a lot. Please just tell me to shut up ever. I will not get upset or offended.
I'm friends with Lynn Frank, and her and I have played games together. I am used to people
Yep,
talking.
you're good. I know who Lynn Frank is. You're good.
Yes, nope, that's fair. Yep, you'll be used to it. Listen, if you can play there, you'll be used to this pod for sure. Absolutely. I love Lynn. I haven't talked to them in forever. I hope that they get to see them at the next Magic event.
I got to see her in Chicago because she came
Yeah,
on
yes.
Sunday.
Yes. Awesome. A second Grunk has hit the tower. Mr. President. A second baby Yoda has hit the tower.
They hit the fucking Pentagronk. They hit the fucking Pentagronk.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I will be right back because I have some food cooking very slowly, so it's fine. But I will be right back, and then we'll start on some.
The host is abandoning us.
It's true.
Just like I'm out.
kind of a savage that way. Kind of a beast, actually.
Three-person pod, I guess.
Okay.
Damn, we can lost the host.
Right back. Don't get too wild now.
Can't promise anything.
Are any of us wild people? I feel like I'm the most wild person here, and I'm pretty tame.
Yeah, I'm no longer wild anymore.
I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, none of my bones.
Me and Amara are just chronic pain besties, so we're like,
nope.
Listen, I've got
Like
my
party.
bug out bag, I've got my bug out bag, my riot kit, and my battle jacket right behind me. I can get riled up if I need to, but like my bones don't want to. I wake up in the morning and they're like, "Hey, remember you have arthritis?" And I'm like, "Yeah, cool, thanks, I guess."
Yep.
Didn't forget my diagnosis at 25 years old. Thanks.
Right.
Start it all over again each day. I'm like, man.
I just explain to everyone that like not sleeping is already bad for you. You should sleep. Like, if I don't sleep, my body is literally breaking, so I have to go. Welcome back.
Hi, I'm back. All right. First, I was like, maybe I should.
We're talking shit about you.
That's fair.
I don't know what I would talk.
Hijack the stream.
That's the thing.
Is, do I stay up and play Manor Lords after stream tonight, or do I just like go to sleep and then?
What the hell is a Manor Lords?
It's an RTS game that's just coming out, and I'm so excited.
Oh, you got a sub.
Yay! Aetherburn, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime, so appreciate you. Yeah, let's just dive in. It's been a bit. I've been gone for way too long, but now I'm back. We're gonna be playing some Magic.
Host is away post ponies. Do we have a fellow brohoofer in chat? Is that what we have?
Why not after stream? Why not on stream after the pods? You know what? Honestly, I could fuck around
I
and find
can't
out.
put it in chat. Wow, it wouldn't let me.
I can fuck around and find out. All right. Hi. Let's just have a good time. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing great.
I love to hear
Ready.
that.
I'm
Ready to play
doing
some
my
Magic.
best.
Listen, doing our best is sometimes all we can do. So we're gonna keep doing at the very least that. Yeah.
I could do my worst. I could do some violence. I got levers. I'll right back.
I cannot promise there won't be violence.
Well, we could. I mean, we could do our best violence. Like there's.
Yeah.
I said our best, like not,
Sometimes this deck just.
Sorry, I'm tired now. I committed to the bit and threw my headphones and jumped up and opened my door. That was a bad idea.
What did you do?
I said like I'll go murder my neighbor, so I threw my headphones and opened the door.
Oh, okay.
And I had to
And
gotcha. And like, ugh.
Oh, hey, Aetherburn. Oh, great Mini Command Fest. Thanks for the fun game. Thank you very much for the fun game. I appreciate it. Aetherburn, which deck did I play against you? I still have my notes. But first, hi, chat and guests. Hi, I'm back. I'm ready to play some Magic. What we're going to do is start as we do most of our streams, which is I'm going to start to my right. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. It's going to be who you are in the Magic the Gathering community, where people can find you, a brief rundown of your deck. It's more or less the Rule Zero conversation because I want to, what is the theme of your deck? What is its vibe? What is it trying to do? And then, last but certainly not least, probably actually the most important, I would like one non-Magic the Gathering related fact about yourself, nor any universes beyond, for any of you slick ones trying to get through on that. But yeah, I just want to know more about the person behind the Magic so that we can show that there is, there's people that play this game, not just card slinging machines like yours truly. So we'll start with the goddess of blunder herself, Amara.
What is going on? I'm Amara, goddess of blunder. What's happening? Would you like me to tell Are you going to ask the questions?
Oh,
not?
those I asked them.
Those
I don't
were
remember
the
them.
questions already. See,
Yes.
you can tell it's late. I'm like, what? What's happening?
Who? What?
You can find me on twitch.tv/Goddess of Wonder, where I play Magic with my Bird app friends, and we play Plane Chase and chaos formats of Magic the Gathering, make up stuff, and just have a good old time. And I cosplay, and I go to Magic Cons and play a lot of Magic the Gathering.
Yes, you do.
Uh,
On all of those
just
fronts.
yes, so much Magic the Gathering. But I'm going to be
Oh.
playing Admiral Brass today. It's one of
Ooh.
my Grixis Mean Girl decks. It's pirate themed. It's just pirates, and it sometimes pops off and just kills everybody.
Fair.
Like
Fair.
it happens. It's a Grixis Reanimator deck, so I mean, yeah, having a graveyard is just a second hand to me, so I love it.
Do you focus a lot on the like? Is there a lot of reanimation spells, or is it largely like Admiral Brass kind of just
It's
just does it herself?
Yeah, it's basically her, but there are a couple other reanimation spells just in case. Just in case,
Nice.
so I can control when I want to have my
That's
reanimation.
Beggars mashed by this brass deck. That's a
I-
crazy turn of phrase.
Gideon has literally the best phrases. I do
Gideon's
love
a
them.
great name. I don't know where that I've seen that name before. I feel like.
It's a Gideon Eora, Kithian, if you will.
Oh,
But yes, Amara. I am happy to hear that this deck is kind of it's ready to slay. So we got to be on our gay game
Yes.
here. Yes.
You better be on your game. This is I've definitely had like a 4-turn game, so. But that was just
Alright.
a perfect storm.
The perfect storm.
But
All right.
yeah, what else do I do? Everything. I play Warhammer, and the new Orc box set came out
Ooh.
this weekend, so I'm pretty excited
Okay.
about that. Yeah.
How
I play
it was Orcs versus Custodians, or what was it?
Yeah, it's Orcs versus Custodians.
How the hell did the Custodians ever lose?
I don't know. You just keep throwing orcs at them. That's how.
I mean,
Just wear them down eventually.
my question still stands, I think, but all right, go off, I guess.
Are you talking Warhammer?
Have you ever seen enough orcs? You just keep throwing them at things. Eventually, you get things done. Eventually.
Can I make a quick Warhammer interjection?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The thing I was doing before this was in VR chat. I'm part of 3 different Warhammer PvP groups, and
Wait,
they're
that's
like
cool as hell.
actually like functional PvP avatars. I'm currently a heavy interceptor or no, intercessor.
Nice, yeah, Ancestor, I think, yeah.
In the Salamanders, I'm an
That's
initiate
hot.
in the Praetorian Guard and the Custodians, and I'm an initiate in the Sisters of Battle. Today was a war with the Necrons and a training, and I kind of met somebody while I was there, and we're kind of talking.
It's good to see you.
And
friend.
then tomorrow,
Thank you very much for being here.
I'm gonna be
Thank you
doing
very
a
much
war
for
with
the
the
raid.
Custodians. It's funny, I'm in both the Custodians and the Salamanders, and
How
when
are
I
you
joined the
doing?
Custodians, they were like, "Oh, so you'll be at the war on Saturday?" And I was like, "Well, I will be at the war on Saturday." And they're like, "Why are you saying it like that?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna be on the Salamanders." They're my
Love the
favorite.
Salamanders.
There, but
They're my favorite, and I'm aiming to become. So they do
Sounds
ranks
good, fuzzy
based
socks.
on like what class you are
still
and
have
named
my socks
characters
out from
in
last
the
time you
actual
were
game.
here, and I tried to find
I'm
my
aiming
socks.
for the head
They're on
librarian
my bed
Delta.
somewhere.
So
It's good to
I'm
see
like,
you, my
I'm
friend. Thank you so
ambitious.
much
I have
for
ambitions.
being
I need to rank up in this damn army. I'm in the military. I'm not even getting paid for it.
Sounds like the wait IRL or
Real
Yeah,
yeah, I was gonna say,
in VR chat. I'm here managing ranks and smoozing up to people and making friends and doing strategy and screaming at healers to please heal people and stop shooting. I get it, guns are fun, but just play an intercessor if you want to shoot people.
And as the Salamanders, you're also burning Eldar children. It's fine.
Hey, that's not canon anymore.
What? What?
Now they burn everybody.
Oh, oh, okay.
But they feel really bad about it.
Right. Sometimes. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Well,
Sorry.
Amara, thank you very much for sharing that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And hopefully one day I get to get into Warhammer.
That's so
For the
wonderful.
day.
Let me get you into it, please.
I just want a big, sexy Slanesh army. That's all I
do
want.
it.
They're good right now. I'll teach you Battle Scribe and how to play on Tabletop Simulator.
I just
Slanesh
want
has some really cool units.
sexy demonettes.
Mhm.
Is
I
that too
played
hard to
Wolverine.
ask? But yes, okay. On to our next guest because we do have multiple guests here before, so we can play some Magic. Please do answer all of those questions in order. I hope you remember them. There is a test.
Man, I'm a college dropout. Okay, so
Hey, same. Kind of.
hi everyone. I am Cooper Leaf across all parts of the internet. You can find me there. There you go. There's my screen name across Twitch, YouTube, not YouTube, Twitter, all those things. I was the Rat Colony friendship bracelet guy in Chicago, passing out all of the fun Rat Colony bracelets. If you got one from someone who just randomly snuck up on you and threw it in your face, that was me. I was very overwhelmed and shy. So, yeah, I'm playing Tuvasa the Sunlit. It's a whole lot of enchantments, pretty much just relying on my commander to smack people in the face, hopefully. My go-to outside of Magic, not really outside of Magic because we both play, Onion Bug, as most people know her. Her and I have been partners for about a decade now. So that's how I introduce myself to kind of break the ice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait, what? That's
Really?
cool as hell. Wait, that's adorable.
That's awesome. And also, I follow Onion
Was I
Bug
the only one
fully
who did this?
independently. I follow Onion Bug fully independently of knowing you. That's crazy. That's adorable.
Yeah, that's super cute. Okay.
Kuro, that's how I introduced myself to you in Chicago.
Yes, I do. I have that bracelet somewhere. I think it's in my bag still. But yes, I do. That's the one, adorable story. 2, adorable story. 3, I have that bracelet somewhere. I do remember getting that. And 4, I'm pretty sure is what I'm on. That's cute as hell. Hero of Time on TikTok is asking, is there a Discord for playing Commander? I do have my personal Discord that you can join. Anyone in the chat can, of course, join the Kurotsuki Discord where we talk about a lot of Magic. And eventually, you know what? Actually, there are some times where we actually play games of Magic in there. But yes, Onion Bug, hi. Well, hello.
It's so fucking cute, actually.
Oh, that's weird, Chloe. Oh, I gotta turn the chat on. But yes.
Bruh.
I know. I kind of. It's like literally
Chloe trying to do her job over here.
I know.
I like this one already a lot.
Okay. Thank you very much for telling us about yourself. On to our next guest.
Hi, everybody. My name is Aika. I've been here, I think, once before. I'll message in the chat, and I had something typed up already anyway. That's me, the Hey Ohio in chat, and telling Fox that I'll also know bracelet's okay. I am playing Jolrael today. I'm looking to make manlands. I love manlands. I think they're one of the coolest things in Magic the Gathering. I really love mechanics that say, you know, the rules of the game are fun and all, but what if we had new ones? I actually built Jolrael because I just looked at this art and went, oh yeah, I'm in love with this woman, actually. This is the prettiest woman I've ever seen. And she is. It's true. I was right. I'm making manlands. I'll be going wide with them, so it involves a lot of ramp, but I'm not using the ramp to make more mana. I'm using the ramp to make a bunch of creatures. They're not elves, which should make everyone really happy, because Jolrael elves is dumb and stupid. I do have a couple infinites in here, both of which revolve around Eudora Gravegardener. So if you see Eudora, put her in exile. It's simple. And if you don't see Eudora, it means that I like you. As for like a non-magic fact, 한국어를 배우고 있어요?
Chloe, translate.
I'm currently learning Korean. I'm very bad at the like sounds. So a big problem with like learning any Asian language, but especially ones that are like Chinese, Korean, main forms of Japanese, is one, written forms and spoken forms are very different. So like Korean and Hangul, the written form are a little bit different, and there's like empty spaces, stuff like that. But also, so English and Spanish, the two main languages I speak, are, it's hard to describe with the thing I'm going to say, so I'll say it in a way that makes sense. They're very closed mouth languages. So the back of your mouth remains fairly stiff, your throat remains fairly closed. And enunciation is sort of a task in these languages, right? So you have these people that have like good announcer voices. What do they all sound like? They all enunciate things really well. And a lot of them put a lot of emphasis on consonants and hard S sounds like S, and on their vowels, on their O's and their O's, and they're very easy to understand. Practicing that opening up of the back of the mouth is really important for sounds like R and O and ong and and then also they do roll their R's. So like I'm trying to learn how to do that again because I didn't speak Spanish for like 8 years. I'm not my family anymore. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, 11 months. Wow, damn.
I forgot what that's that's not the glottal stop, right? I don't know. My friend's a linguist, and the glottal stop is my favorite thing they've ever talked about, so I just assume everything's that, because that sounds like fun.
Also, everyone else, you also have to agree with me that Joel Rail is beautiful. Not that she's the most beautiful, but that she is beautiful. I've loved every Joel Rail. I like.
There's
no
only
arguments.
two different ones, right? 2, 3.
There's
there was a secret lair one.
One Vuli
Right,
Recluse,
yes.
and I think she has a card that mentions where she's from. Let's find out.
Also, well, we're gonna start Magic soon. Although, let's see.
Yeah, One Blue Recluse and Empress of Beasts.
I
That's
think she's also on a card that has
Oh, and this
Pier in it. Oh, that's a good one. Pier, Imaginative Rascal, I think has like, there's like an art that has them both on there.
Oh wait, Piru. Pier.
Yeah, if you go to the tags, if you go to the tagger, at the bottom, it's in like the middle bottom row. I think they have like an option for tagger, and then if you click on Pier, I think you'll see there's one art. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't show it. Strange. Okay, well, we'll revisit that.
Yeah,
but anyway, thank you very much for sharing.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering. And you showed that you have a Slaanesh army, so cool. Thank you. I need someone to teach me the Slaanesh, as well as how to get models, as well as how to put the models together, and someone else to paint them, because I can't do any of that.
Okay, hold on. I have like no dexterity, right? With painting, the trick is that you don't actually like properly paint. You might think, oh, I've got apparently intricate stuff. No, you don't. What everyone usually does is like base coating, and then like you splotch some colors places, then just dry brush that crap. It looks like you've done this really advanced like brushing and shading technique. No, you just applied a gray layer and then a black layer, and then you've just kind of haphazardly brushed color around. It's so easy. It's actually so easy. Really, really unique painting things are great and all. You can just paint like that. It looks great.
I just want sexy women with claws.
What you want is noise marines.
Yeah.
They got noise marines. They got noise guns.
Demonettes.
And they shoot them at you.
Demonettes.
All right, well, fair enough. Well, I think Demonettes are...
Yeah, they're part of the noise marines.
We have some stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're all Slaanesh. Yeah. But anyway, I have Total War Warhammer for that, so I'll be fine. But anyway, hi, we're on to me now. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today. I am playing Lilah, Undefeated Slickshot. I've been working on her for quite a bit. I think that her list is done. I think I can say, like, this is version 3.0. I typically take, like, 3 different versions of the deck before it's, like, good and done. And I think she's good. I don't think I need to really necessarily do much more. All the cards are basically there. And I actually just recently updated it. So if anyone is interested to see any of our deck lists, in the middle right corner of the screen, for those who are watching on Twitch, there is a button that will bring you to the overlay for Moxfield will pop up, and it'll show you all of our deck lists. So, if you're interested in seeing our deck lists, definitely take a look at those. Hello, Sparks, good to see you. But yeah, that's really about it. Next week, I'll be heading to SCG Richmond. So from Thursday to Sunday, I will be in Richmond, Virginia, at the SCG event, trying to play some Commander games. So if you're going to be there and in the area, definitely do stop by. And I'm going to decide which decks I'm going to bring. I'll leave it up to community vote there. But yeah, maybe I'll bring Lilah there, or maybe I'll bring the brand new updated Stella Lee. Ooh, Who
I love
knows?
Lilah.
But yeah, so let's roll 2d6s and see who is going to go first. 5,
Can I
6,
just
7,
say,
8.
Lilah is also so pretty. She's so cool.
She
At
is
7.
super cool and super pretty, and the deck is super mediocre. It's like kind of okay.
Listen, you get the same rule with her as with Joel Real. You get to play Lilah. Who cares?
You know what? Fair. Aw, 9. All right, what'd you get? Thank you. Do you
At
need me to
7.
roll for you? Okay, cool. Well, looks like
You
Cooper
me
got
Nikki?
it.
I said my name like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I've already way moved past
Would
that.
calling me Minerva help? That's my real name. I don't mind you using it. Well, I am a
Signe?
VTuber. This is not a VTubing activity. You can call me Minerva if you want.
Signe. Can I do Signe?
Well, it's not that either. It's Ega Signa.
Okay, Signa. I can do that. I think I can remember that.
It's like Sigma.
Right. Which we're all on that mindset, which is why I would
Yeah, we're
remember.
all on
Of
that
course.
mindset. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the?
Of course. All right.
I'm just gonna
So
play a
who's
Temple
going?
Garden and pass for.
Oh, Cooper is. So I'm second. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna. Oh, also, I'll put it out there. I do not have a Soul Ring in this deck. I've been challenged to use Soul Ring less. I'm
My
playing
deck
Command
is just
Tower.
all Soul Rings.
I would like one singular hand that has 2 lands in it, please and thank you.
I hope you draw 7 lands.
Ooh, okay. I did kind of walk into that one, huh?
I hope you draw 7 lands. They're all tap lands, or 6 lands. They're all tap lands, but then also an Amulet of Vigor.
Land? Okay, fine. I'll take it. Okay.
I believe in you.
All right.
You'll draw Soul Ring.
Rivendell tapped and pass.
The tap lands begin.
We're getting
Castle
there.
Vantress and pass.
I'm gonna play a Blood Crypt and have it come into play tapped, and then I will pass.
All right.
Fair magic is happening in this house right now.
Just
All right. Well,
for now.
I'm not gonna play Fair Magic any longer. I'm gonna
Okay.
put
Damn
a
it.
forest into
Forest?
turn. I'm gonna tap said forest. I'm gonna play Bop,
Bop.
Blow Pop.
and then I will also tap my
Oh,
Temple
okay.
Garden and throw out my Soul Ring that I
ah,
do
I
have in my
see.
deck.
I see. I see.
Banned
So-
forever.
I will. I'll pass turn from there.
Playing a perfectly legal card that has absolutely zero impact on the game beyond mana for the first 5 turns, banned.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm gonna play Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. Enjoy your forests, everybody. Or enjoy your forests, Cooper.
Yes, I'm like, yeah, forest.
I'm gonna tap 2
so
and play Explore. I can play an additional land this turn, and I can draw a card. So I'll draw, and I'll play my forest for the turn. Oh, another land for the turn. And then I will pass.
What a forest per turn.
Forest is the least fair card in Magic. Island's the second least fair card in Magic.
True, on all accounts.
That is very true.
The most fair card in Magic is Mountain.
I will pass the turn after playing this foil flower mountain.
And that's
for
why there's
Aqua
only a
Flower.
Blood Moon.
Well, Mountain's also the most common basic land in Magic.
Is it?
It's been reprinted the most.
Yeah, because of the
Secret lair?
the whole the Arabian Nights.
No,
thing.
because it's been around since like what Alpha or whatever.
Well, they all have been, but
Most
Arabian.
lands? I
so
would
in
argue
one-
a couple of them have
I can't
been,
remember
yes.
if it's that in one set they only printed mountains or they didn't.
Yeah. Something. I don't know.
Something like that.
I've only been playing Magic for a couple years. I don't know anything.
I'm gonna play myself in
28
Island,
years.
and I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna
28 years as
untap
of today.
Very
and
long
drop
year.
turn.
Nice.
I'm gonna play another forest and then I'm gonna tap Bop for a blue, green, and that, and play Eutropia, the Twice Favored. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and that creature gains flying until end of turn. And I will pass from there.
Chat,
Also,
again, just
yes,
want to thank you
in
for being
Arabian
here.
Nights,
Appreciate
there
you
were
all.
30,000 extra mountains printed, but no other basic lands.
Interesting.
There are
Wow.
30,000 more mountains minimum than there are, minimum, on average, than there are other basic lands in circulation. But since not all sets were limited runs, it's not really easy to check that full number.
No, definitely not. All right.
Probably
Anything
good.
else?
It's not worth it.
Or is your...
Nope, I passed.
Okay.
Was it my turn?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry, I've never played Magic before. I've only played for 28 years. Again, as of today, day after my 5th birthday, parents gave me cards. Playing an island? Yeah. I'm going to pay 2 to play Growth Spiral.
Oh
I
gosh.
draw a card. They can put a land into play. Let's see if I get... If I draw a land, didn't draw a land. Sucks.
Yes, Mark, take a look at the deck list.
Maya and Command Tower
I
for
think
green
it's
and
pretty
blue.
solid.
To play Kiora's Follower, I can tap it to untap another target permanent. I cannot untap itself. I wish I could. Putting 2 of these in play in Standard and just punishing opponents for annoying me by doing it 1,000 times was great. And then I got a game loss. I deserved it. I was stalling. I was being mean. I passed.
Oh my god.
I was breaking the rules, right? Like...
Yeah. I'm gonna discard an Elemental Masterpiece to get a treasure token. I will then play...
That sounds like not a fair trade. Elemental Masterpiece for $1.
Honestly. Honestly. I'm gonna play Lilah. Undefeated Slick Shot. Nah, I win. And then I will pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap an island and play a special.
Yes, Ben, Sparks, I made sure I had the right deck list,
flying.
basically.
Can
Like,
pay
I
one
made sure that it
blue,
was correct
3
for the stream.
colorless, and draw the card. I'll go to my
have to get my
main
food
phase.
from
I'm going to play
the
this luxury
stove.
suite. This mid-lane.
You love the luxury suite.
Do level. It's not a terrible place to hang out.
Mm-hmm. I like luxury
Tap.
streets at, like baseball stadiums.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
I just realized your Lilah deck's actually called that. I love knowing that you are like me and you also read the fan translation. You know why I know that?
Because clearly I'd win was the right text. What are you playing tomorrow? You just played 2 things. What's going on here?
Playing a departed deckhand. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell, I sacrifice it. And departed deckhand can't be blocked except for by spirits.
Man,
and I
is
can
this
pay
the
one.
pirate crew of the hottest cards in Magic? What the fuck?
Isn't it? That's great.
God damn. Like,
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, damn.
and the Spectral Sailor? Like, okay.
Like
sheesh.
That departed deckhand could get it. Oh my god.
Something
Sorry.
Depart my deckhand. I don't know.
Oh, good. So I can make other creatures unblockable by spirits. And then, Cooper, I'm coming at you for 1 damage.
Taking copy off your
thought
sheet.
about the
That's fine.
ransacked lab. I do have it like in mind. It's still a big maybe.
Oh, it's
I
flying.
have
Okay,
yet
then
to
I guess I
have
take
it
the one.
out
I was like,
and
I have a
also,
tier
like, make
2.
it happen.
Yeah.
So I just haven't.
It's the good kind of spirits, the ones that fly,
I
not the ones
did
that have to
put
walk
it
around the
in
earth.
my Chun-Li
Right.
deck though,
I'll pass
little-
my turn.
because it
Little
definitely
Boros
will be
spirit.
hot there.
Having to walk around.
And like,
Yeah,
I'm more
Boros,
guaranteed to like
Kamigawa.
cast 4 cards in a row.
I will
Like,
untap,
Like
draw
almost
for turn.
guaranteed. So it's like I
Agros
put it in a
Coast
deck
looking
where
at
it's a
Warzone
guaranteed
spirits like this is
huge
bullshit.
pog.
Like, should have paid my taxes.
Should have paid my
And
taxes.
this one I instead focus more on just trying to have like more of those spells.
Alright. Good, fair magic.
Those things.
It's interesting because like
2 white.
I don't know, Orzhov are weird.
2, 3, 4.
I'm icked out by several things they do, but it's the Orzhov. They're not meant to be good
I've
guys, so it's fine.
seen some
Yeah, I agree.
good words
I'm gonna
about
play Sigil of the Empty
Ransack
Throne.
Lab, but I also haven't seen like
Whenever you
too
cast an
many.
enchantment spell, create
So
a
I feel you
4/4
on that.
white angel creature token with flying that triggers Utopia to put a +1/+1 counter. She's pretty much my only option.
Oh, what do you mean that bird is looking real spicy right there?
That could be a
Right,
that could be a 1/2.
No one touches the bop. I will pass from there.
I got attacked by a Birds of Paradise 3 times yesterday. I don't want to hear it. I got attacked by a 2/2 Birds of Paradise. Well,
one time I used Steve as an attacker as like a last resort.
But my lord, is that legal? I also took out the Painter Servant. I've never had Painter Servant on the field in this deck. I had it in there for a while.
To cast my commander, Jolrael, the voice of Zalfir, as a refresher, Jolrael, good enough 3/3 anyway, human druid. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I can make up to one target land I control become a green and blue bird creature with flying and haste, where X is the number of cards in my hand. It still remains a land. And her second ability is that whenever a land creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I will draw a card. I currently have 6 cards in my hand. Do any of you have flyers?
No, not currently. Well,
would any of you be especially upset by me dealing 6 damage to you so I can draw a card?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Who said no?
Me.
Amara's the nice one. Yeah.
Amara, I owe you 6 damage either to somebody else or to me. I will tap to untap my forest, and then beginning of my turn.
Cash in at a later date.
Yep.
My forest is now a 6/6 bird with flying and haste.
I will take that 6 damage.
Amara, I will attack you for 6 and draw a card. I owe you 6 damage. Second main phase. Woo! I'm gonna play Waterlogged Grove. I got the land. It's all I wanted. What a damn land! I'm in blue-green and struggling for land. Okay. No, I'm not. There's 32 lands in here. Don't we talk my shit?
Extra lands and everything for a turn. I don't want to hear it.
I know you're right. You're right. Thank you, Amara, and my turn is over. My forest is no longer a creature.
All right. I'm going to.
More creature heavy. My Lilah deck that I'm currently running doesn't run any creatures besides Archmage Emeritus.
You know what?
And Lilah, obviously.
I think, yeah. I'm gonna do Expressive Iteration.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna go over there. I'm going to look at the top 3. Fuck.
All right.
Bottom. Hands. Exile, I guess. This is not ideal at all. I'm gonna slide this actually. But we're doing what we can. I think I literally have to crack this blue for an opt. I'm gonna scry. Bottom, draw a card. Oh my god, yes, a training center. Holy! We had it the whole time, baby! I'm not sweating, you are. Swing 5 at Sigma grind set.
That's 5 at me?
Yeah.
Is it because you hate me?
No.
Kuro, it was my birthday yesterday.
Ooh.
Kuro. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I'll take it. It's from Lilah, right? So creator damage?
Yeah. Never didn't have it. Honestly, true.
There is no world where Lilah could ask to hit me and I would say no.
I mean, look at it. She's not.
Dude, Lilah got revealed and I went fully psychotic on Twitter for like 8 hours. I don't know. I love a strong, dexterous woman with cool hair and who is sure she can kill you. Give her some knives. Oh, I'm in.
Literally, you've described my dream woman. Someone who can kill me. That's mainly. I blanked out after everything, but yeah.
Does your partner know this?
Correct. They can Kill
Why
me
do you think
easily.
they're dating?
Yeah.
No, everyone I meet is like that, and then I'm like, oh, I see, so you just can't see me, and they're like, why? And I'm like, no reason, I'm not a strong woman who can't separate the emotions of lust and bloodlust with a knife collection and actual sword training. That's not a thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they just see the avatar and they're like, no, there's no way.
No, no.
All right,
I'm a
I will
normal
pass
high
the turn.
school who says normal things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna draw for turn.
The lie detector test has determined that is a lie.
Let's play a Gaia Reach Sanitarium. As our
I will
little-
be right back.
I'll be
I have
left
literally 0 responses. Never didn't have it, chat.
A blue
All
deck
I'm
with
gonna
no
get my plate
responses.
of
All
food.
right.
Blue
Also,
deck
there's like
with-
something.
I like
I
that.
gotta
I'd like to
get
hear
that
Me
out.
that.
too.
I'll be right
I love
back.
hearing I'm not running Force of Will. That's a crazy sentence. Thank you.
I'm gonna play myself Ramirez de Petro, the pillager. When they enter the battlefield, I'm gonna lose 2 life and create 2 treasures.
Okay.
There we go. And whenever one or more pirates I control deal combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled.
Ooh, am I about to pay back my debts?
No, I have a feeling Hero has all sorts of fun stuff.
Oh, and yeah, absolutely.
And is it? Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm just like, ooh.
I'm waiting for you to flip that omniscience.
Feel like
No one runs omniscience anymore. I remember when that card was like $100, and now it's like $8.
Shows up every once in a while.
I still run it because I run it in what I call Big Blue, which is just I play a lot of blue decks that are I want to play Swarm Intelligence, I want to play Eye of the Storm, I want to play Omniscience, I want to play Knowledge Pool, and I want to play Tomorrow Azami's Familiar. Tomorrow Azami's Familiar is, in my opinion, the coolest mono blue legendary ever printed. It's a 1/5 for 6 with 1 ability. If you would draw a card, instead look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 into your hand, and the rest on the bottom.
Amara, did you pass?
I have not passed. I'm attacking.
Okay.
Hero. Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as
Yeah,
he gets
Gotcha.
we're waiting for Kuro. That's why I started yapping.
just wait.
Tomorrow is interesting because you don't draw the cards, but you still do get every card you would have drawn. That includes with things like Teferi's Puzzle Box.
I return.
Hi.
Why,
What's
welcome
going
back.
on? I'm attacking you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, great. Yeah. I mean, no blocks. It's all good.
Yeah. I will hit you for 2, and then I'm gonna exile the top card of your library, and I can cast
It'll
it
be a
for-
land.
Ah, there's a land. Okay. Well, I guess I will pass my turn.
It's just gone
Alright.
forever. How could you?
It is just gone forever. I'm sorry. I would play it if I could.
Oh, well, you know.
It doesn't make it any better.
Mm-hmm.
Character, and that we've probably never actually seen him.
Isn't he in the lore? I know lore
He is-
people were happy about
he's,
him.
he's in the lore. Ramirez was an actual famous pirate during similar times as like Hazazon Tomorrow was alive. But at some point in his history, Halfdane killed him and took over his face. We learned this in the Legends book. In Legends Cycle 2, Tetsuo Umezawa and his people meet Ramirez de Pietro, and Tetsuo gets a weird feeling about him. And he's like, hey, there's something weird about this guy. Shouldn't he be like 1,000 years old? Like, this is messed up. And Halfdane's like, you got me. And it's a whole thing.
Yeah, and then Tetsuo's just like, wait a minute, should I not even be on this plane, Lamal?
Tetsuo should be on this plane. Tetsuo is on, he is descended from Toshiro. He does
Oh,
not
that's
know
right.
Toshiro's from plane. Toshiro lied and said he was a hero from a distant land. So Tetsuo believes he is from a noble bloodline of heroes who have learned to use black mana for good, and even passes this misaligned idea of how mana works onto his pupils.
And he's only slightly wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he's right in that black magic is not inherently evil, but mana does skew you towards what it wants to do, and so you gotta be really careful with, like, red, white, and black.
I see an angel from
Yeah.
a Rancor. From
Yep.
two
Okay, so
vials.
I was kind of just letting Aika.
Which is fair. No,
yeah.
Please continue.
Yeah, I never shut up, it's fine.
No, you're okay. To summarize, I brought out my commander. I casted Rancor, enchanted Tuvasa, made an angel off the sigil, and then Eutropia will trigger, and Tuvasa will get a +1/+1 counter.
Won't Tuvasa also trigger?
Yeah.
Yes. Draw a card. Thank you.
Answer. Yeah, the Legend Cycle 2 were actually my very first Magic books. My mom thought they were Harry Potter books, which I wasn't even reading Harry Potter as a kid. I was reading Series of Unfortunate Events. So she was just
now that shit's base, bro. Oh, the spare I still remember that.
That's my turn.
I think about the Ersatz Elevator every day. One of my favorite books of all time. Just
love that.
The Ersatz Elevator is the book that made me fall in love with the mystery genre and get me into noir and like Baroque artwork in general, with the way that it was written and the way that like the artwork was described.
Hell yeah. All right.
You're up.
What do we got next?
Is that my turn? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the angel just came out.
But yeah, so I read those, and I want to say right now, Magic the Gathering team, WotC, you're all jokers. You're all losers until you give me a Kolo Meha card. That dude was reaching into the crust of Dominaria and ripping lava out of it people didn't even know fucking existed. That dude created new rings of Lavamancy because he was too powerful for the known ones. All right? We got his like great-great-great-grandkid who's like, oh, I can't wait to defer to a bunch of blue mages. No, give me the mythical Lavamancer, Kolo Meha. Please give him to me. You're all cowards. I'm looking at you, everyone, besides Mr. Garfield, who currently is going through a hard time and I wouldn't speak down to. Everyone else, though, I don't care about your problems. He lost his father recently. I don't know if you know.
I'll be sure to pass that along.
I'm not being mean to him. Yeah. Hey, I'm not being mean to him right now. He can do whatever he wants. I don't care. He could reprint Sherazade. I'd be fine with that. I'm playing an island. I know. Listen, I love the card Sherazade, but also like I'm an annoying person in Magic. Like, Knowledgeful is one of my favorite cards, and when I say that, people are like, "Oh, you're like annoying," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's correct."
Yeah, you got me.
We have an island and a forest to play a Mind Stone. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, and 4, not tapping Waterwalkers. It costs 1 life.
What's wrong? Come on.
To play a Bramble Sovereign.
Bramble Sovereign.
I don't know if people have seen this card. I don't ever see it played. It's so gorgeous. I would marry that Dryad right now, just for her work with birds and nature alone, but also, goddamn. Also, so listen, I'm a simple woman. I love lemons. I love lemon and I love weird creatures. If someone's gender is like not on the binary and has no pronouns known to man, and I cannot describe them physically, perfect. 4/4, whatever another. Why is she a 4/4? Jesus, this be a 2/2. It'd be fine. Whatever another non-token creature ETBs under ETBs period. I can pay 1 and a green, and if I do, that creature's controller makes a copy of that creature. Whee! Yep. Woo!
We love that for everyone else. So, you're gonna do that. You're gonna give that to other people, right? Hi, Gunnar.
Honestly, I have sometimes just for the fun of it. It's a really fun, like, oh, this person's behind and they've just played a Llanowar Elves. You know what? They can have 2 of those, kind of thing.
Yeah, don't do that this game. Just hypothetically.
I've also, what did I do? How did I do that? I can't remember. There was something that happened.
Are you done with your turn?
Oh! It was someone played a Phage, and when they cast it, I flashed in Bramble Sovereign because I had Yeva in this deck. I flashed in Bramble Sovereign and made them make a copy of Phage, and Phage came into play while not being cast from their hand. They instantly lost the game.
And that's actually very funny. That's funny as hell.
And then I do not need to draw a card, and no one deserves to be taking 4 damage from me this turn, so I'm gonna pass.
All right. We need more dice. I want to play with you only because your setup is sick. Thank you very much. We need more dice. I appreciate it. I gotta update the setup even more.
Are you in a different chat?
I have 3 chats. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok all at once.
Wow.
Hi TikTok. Hi YouTube. I love you all.
It's too advanced for me.
Yeah.
So can you do that from one OBS instance, or do you have to use multiple OBS instances?
Sure can.
That's very
Technically.
cool. I'll have to look into multi-stream. I'll just talk to someone. You have a nice setup. You're a good host, and like you're doing
Thank
multi-streaming.
you.
I would like to talk to you sometime about like how you do things. No,
I'm
I
down.
mean it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you. And I am down to share my bits of knowledge. But first, I'm going to cast this expressive iteration.
I don't have anything to do with your bits, so don't worry. Well, you can keep your bits. Twitch doesn't pay you that much.
It doesn't. Expressive iteration. I'm going to do that. Let's do this. Exile this. This to the bottom. Actually, no, I'm silly. I'll exile that, right?
Well, we knew you were silly.
Yeah. I'll play this island. Actually, you know, with friends like these, you know, now that I have mana, yeah, let's Shark Typhoon.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's just as good as everything else I was gonna cast. Actually, way better. So, yeah, Shark Typhoon. It's way cooler when I have spells for free coming off the top, but you know, we out here. That's another prowess trigger. I will go the Combatitos. You have a... How big is that pirate?
A 4/3 and a 1/1.
4/3. Yikes! Yikers! Yikers! I don't know. Would you double block? Maybe. You're kind of a beast that way.
Let's see.
That's fair, actually. Phase players know the risk. That's also so true. I'll just pass. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll pass. You win this one, Amara.
Woohoo!
But I won't be so kind next time.
Okie dokie.
I'm
I'm gonna show you a mountain so that I can play these foreboding ruins. And have them come into the battlefield. I'm not tapped. Guess we'll just start doing the things that we're here
That'd be
to
so
do.
funny if Yapa Miles just like, sorry, that's actually a forest.
Be like, no! Don't need forests up in here. So I'm going to play Admiral Brass. Unsinkable. When Admiral Brass enters the battlefield, I'm going to mill 4 cards, and then at the beginning of combat, on my turn, I may return target pirate card from my graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. It has base power and toughness 4/4 and gains haste until end of turn. So
I don't know what this command means.
I know that the Merfolk deck and it was like goated as hell, like typically, and I know that the dinosaur deck was. I mean, it's just Pantlaws is just stupid, but Admiral Brass puts fear in me for sure.
I love Admiral Brass.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to
very
combat on our turn. I'm gonna bring back these Angrass Marauders.
Yep, there it is. Honestly, the first time I played against Admiral Brass is exactly the card that they got too.
What
Like,
is
all right, yeah, cool.
Again, can you click on it for me?
So,
We love it.
yeah, Angrass Marauders are going to come in as a 4/4. If a source I control would deal damage to a permanent or a player, it deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
still only owe you 6 damage.
Yeah, just 6.
Yeah,
Also-
just 6. Now, if it gets doubled, that's besides the point.
Also, Sven, build the Phage deck. You lose battles in the mind first. Stop being your own biggest wall.
Vampire's deck was pretty mid. Yeah, the Vampire Commander was kind of like,
What,
yeah.
Olivia?
No, for like Excellent 2 Electric Blue
Oh, whatever.
Club Lane. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Here.
yeah.
I'm going to send this unblockable dockhand at you
Tim,
again.
thank you very much for the raid, my friend.
You're
How are
welcome.
you doing? Big ol' hearts to
There's,
ya.
was it Clavelanio that I like? There's
Thank
a
you,
commander
thank
that I really liked.
It's Carmen.
No.
No,
Maybe?
it's definitely Carmen. There's no way it's not. Look at her. Look at her.
I mean, I do like her. But no,
Okay,
what I'm
there we
thinking of is Clavelanio. He's got a really interesting ability. It's really
It
cool.
is interesting. Who did you hit, Amara?
I'm hitting you, Kiro.
Oh,
Two,
that's...
which will double.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's... That's so
Trap
good.
is here.
1, 2.
And then I'll...
I needed
I'll-
to take... I need to go through before.
Yep,
What is
Exile my
that
top
flash
card, right?
Yep, exile the top card.
I didn't need a Firebrand Archer anyway. That card's pretty... Did I say weeping?
And then, Yeah, I think I will just pass my turn.
Deserved.
Okay.
Undeserved.
Untap. I'll keep drawn.
I'm on support in the past 5 years. Maybe let them cool for a bit. I mean, not wrong. What the Ixalan vampire? Ixalan
I'm just
Part 2
silently
vampires
weeping at all of my misnamed.
made black white aristocrat like vampire aristocrats decks way more playable, which is fine. Like I actually really appreciate Ixalan.
Tap my Soul Ring, tap a white, and play Flaming Fist.
Especially after like going
Commander
Innistrad
creatures
so
I
many
own
times,
have whenever
the
this
Innistrad
creature
vamps kinda
attacks, it
have,
gains
like,
double strike until end of
a
turn.
pseudo-specific
That
identity.
will
I think they
trigger
just kinda take like
Eutropia.
vampires
Putting
overall.
a +1/+1
Like pretty much anything
onto
you want vampires to do, you can just
Vasa.
throw
That
them at
will
Innistrad and
trigger
it'll fit, right?
Sigil. So I get 2
Blood counts as an although
angels.
blood is really cool.
And then that also triggers
blood
2
tokens.
Vasa.
But specifically to do vampire pain and drain or like
Okay,
aristocrats.
that's not. I'm gonna tap 2.
You're still
That's not a
gonna take
land, but it
cards from
certainly
all
does
over,
help. A
of course,
Talisman of
but Ixalan
Curiosity.
2 made that very specific deck style
So at least my ramp
far more
has
doable and playable,
worked.
which is cool. I mean, good for them. That is cool. They have their own unique identity.
I'm gonna
Now
go to
you can play
combat
an
now.
Ixalan
That
Empire,
sounds like fun.
and like it's actually different
And
from just your regular vampire deck from Innistrad.
Amara,
you know,
I'm gonna come at
which is
you
cool.
with
I
my
like that.
commander.
I also hope that they kind of
Who's
go back
currently
and revisit the
3,
Zendikar vampires
4,
and give them their own identity
5,
again. The
6.
Zendikar
A
vampires
6/6.
was the first time that
Or
vampires were
no,
like
I'm
a
sorry, an
true
8/6 with
kindred.
trample.
8/6 with
And their own identity was like
Yeah.
being like a China
With
less light and
trample.
everything. And I hope that they
You know
can
what? I
return to
think I
that.
will block
Because
with the
they've gone the way of
mirrors,
just basically being just like generic
and we will
vampire,
exchange.
number
I will
7.
take some extra.
Yeah, Orzhov vampires needed some love. They needed their own identity, and that's what Ixalan vampires
You know,
are.
Sven,
What is
if
that?
you have a hard time
Very
with
clearly.
building just Phage, why not?
Really holds up the Mardu.
I think there's
the
stuff in here, actually.
Well,
yes, 100%.
Sorry, Tuvasa also has double strike.
I want to see a reason to play mono black vampires.
Okay,
If it's,
I'll just take
vampire.
That changes.
Amara, that's
Because they're
16.
mono black,
Oh my
Zendikar.
god, that's so much
Until they
damage.
start-
Please block something.
Rogue.
No, I refuse. I
agree, Sven.
refuse. I will take all 16 of this damage. You
Alright.
remember what you did here.
You're gonna get like Avacyn or Mando on the cam, and then I'm just gonna feel so bad.
Where are you? Where are you, Mando? I need
Well,
you.
Zendikar in and of itself.
I'm
is a
going
weird
to
place
pass turn
without
from
the
there.
Titans, and I think like every time we go back
Okay,
to
that was a
Zendikar,
lot.
we want to focus on the lands more and
Yeah.
more.
We love
Which is-
Tavasa.
Fine, but Zendikar
Okay.
arguably has more than just
we're
lands
going
going
to,
on.
Hold on.
Like
I
allies
read.
were really cool,
Ugh.
and
1,
they don't
2,
want to
3,
touch
4,
allies.
5,
They want to do
6, 7,
party, which is like,
Maybe.
all right. I mean, that's a D&D mechanic, but like, okay. I mean, they just took the types. They took the kindred out of Zendikar, which is unfortunate because when we first went to Zendikar, it was kindred. You had merfolk that- you know, and especially
well,
because Zendikar had
I'm gonna tap all of my
core sets
everything.
on the
Right?
beginning and end
Right?
of it.
I'm
You
moving
also
life
had
for
like
this.
a,
Don't worry.
like
Taking a blue, whatever.
Atlantis or
All
something
things make
like
blue
that.
are
Like, you
making
had
blue.
reprints
So,
of
4 blue,
Merfolk
2 green.
Lords,
and
and
colorless, so I have
Vampire
7.
Lords. You had
And then I'm going to
Vampire
tap
and things like that.
my
So
Kyros follower
they were
to untap
they
my
had
command
kindred stuff in original
Okay, and
Zendikar, and of course the Eldrazi, and then
tower.
they
Then going to go to cast
they
a
stopped
Deadeye
doing that.
Navigator,
Um,
which will use up 6 of my mana and just leave
They
me
made
with
allies
1 of my blue mana.
kind of worse.
Are there any interruptions to me casting this Deadeye
They made
Navigator?
Eldrazi better, which is fine.
No response.
They did more
No
land stuff. I don't know. Yeah, Zendikar.
Okay. Deadeye Navigator will enter the
They
battlefield.
mess with the perception of
When this
Zendikar
happens,
more
Bramble
than
Sovereign will trigger.
Not.
I have that 1 blue floating, and I will now tap Command
Dual
Tower
face
for a
cards.
green
I mean, yeah, they are. No, 100%.
to make a
Nothing for allies,
token
landfall
as a
support,
copy
ton
of
mid.
Deadeye
Yeah,
Navigator.
Zendikar
With
doesn't need
ETBs, it also
conflicts.
has its Soul Bond trigger. It's going to Soul Bond to
I'll be
Kyros
honest,
follower.
I was asleep for the entire
And
lore
the
of,
second Deadeye Navigator is going to...
Zendikar Rising.
I don't know.
I slept through that entire bit of lore.
Soul Bond
It
to
was
the
so boring.
other Deadeye Navigator. No, to Bramble Sovereign. So this one,
Coward.
this one's on Bramble. I'm going to put it right here. So we know it's with that. I'm going to put this one over here next to Kyro's follower, so we know it's with that. Is that an okay way to symbolize what they're paired with? Is that okay?
There's no way I could understand that, actually. Sorry.
Okay, I can choose a different way if you'd like.
No, you're totally fine.
Okay, I always want to make sure that my board is readable to my opponents. And then
yeah, but now
I'm also
Nahiri
autistic.
is
I
all
will take
about
everything way too
fighting
seriously.
planeswalkers, though. Like Nahiri's conflict in
The game
Zendikar
upkeep, I
Rising
can
was
choose to do
boring.
this. I have no lands on upkeep. Combat,
Trying to,
I have no lands
restart some
untapped.
core
My turn's just
Sky
over. I have
Empire.
two
It's
new
just like,
5/5s.
none of us cared about that to begin with. The core don't care about that to begin with. It's been a kabillion jillion years. So
Right,
like
but Kirby's
Nahiri's
super
conflict
good.
there was just like preaching to no one. And also everyone on Zendikar hates her, which they should, so it's like, okay. Anytime I've done like a Jason Sunday here, because Zendikar Rising go pressure. Right, exactly. So true. So true. What's happening? What are you up to? What are you doing?
It's your turn.
Oh, my turn. That's wild. Sorry. Okay. So we could draw. Exotic Orchard. We love this. I should do that, and I should do that, but I shan't be doing. Oh. Okay. Fine. You have blue, and there's red somewhere else? Yeah. Let's play Stormkiln Artist. And God, what's the worst that could happen here? Everything, right? Pretty much like everything could be the worst. Yeah, everything looks kind of spooky. Not gonna lie. Does the Tuvasa player run Enchanted Evening? That's a good question. Do you run Enchanted Evening? Tuvasa
I do not.
player?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Enchanted Evening with Ancestral Mask. Ugh. So good.
I'm going. This is gonna like be such a bad idea, but I'm going to. Oh no! This is hot. Okay, Galvanic Iteration. Yeah, I realize how hot this is. So Galvanic Iteration. I get a treasure. I'll crack that for Arcane Infusion. So I get a treasure on cast and a treasure when it's copied. Yeah, that was my plan, right? Yeah, I mean that was my plan.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. 2 prowess.
I think I know what I'm doing on my next turn.
So I'm gonna look at my top 4. Revealing instant or sorcery. Spellbeast Shriek. And then the rest of the bottom, and there's random more, I'm not going to touch it. And then do that again for a Rouse Outburst, I guess.
I don't think I'm really doing anything next turn. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, so I put these 2 in. So Rouse Outburst is in my hand. And a Fell Beast Shriek is in my hand. I have 2 Sky Sharks. So they're 2 2s. And then for my next trick, I'll crack these 2 for a Fell Beast Shriek. So each opponent chooses a creature they control. Tap and goad the chosen creatures.
Okay. I'll tap and goad my non-token Deadeye Navigator.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yes, the Angrass Marauders. They're goaded!
They're goated.
Goaded
They
with the
goaded. I get a treasure again. And then... What's your biggest creature?
My biggest?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's your commander, right?
It is my commander.
Okay, yeah. Your commander's tapped and goaded! And I have another one of those. Alright, cool. It's a third spell here. Alright, well, my commander is a 6/6, which is kind of funny. Hella funny, actually.
A big lady.
True.
I like to imagine Lilah is like 6'5".
Stop.
Right?
I can
Right?
Stop,
Like,
please. Please. My legs can only get so weak.
They're like,
Oh
they
my
put
god.
Lilah and Obeka and Ariette and Jolene all in the same set, and I'm like, can you stop it? Like, I'm so gay already. Can you please stop?
Ugh, Chloe's taller than me, and that's great. Anyway,
What, Vraska?
I have a 6/6. Can I do anything with that? I did tap down the biggest
you can
creature.
attack
That's
me.
cool, right?
Do you want to hit me for 6? I'll let you.
Sure.
There you go. Boom. 6 mana damage.
Yay, 6 mana damage. We did it. I'll pass the turn. I feel accomplished now.
Gonna untap.
I'm missing a life loss on spell table. So
Roll for turn. I'll play this mountain.
you're making the rumbling. Everyone that I know when I start cooking, I make good food. I've had neighbors smell my food and come and ask me for some, and that feels amazing.
That is actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's cool. I bring around like jarred sauces and salsas and stuff to people. I'm currently learning to make kimchi, so I've got a bunch of fermented veggies. So I've been passing those around.
It's my sky sharks.
If you can't tell, I said I began like seeing someone, and I'm learning Korean, and I'm learning to make kimchi. I've been seeing a Korean person.
I am gonna cast.
That tracks.
I'm gonna pay for and make another target creature I control can't be blocked except for by spirits this turn, which will be my Angrath's Marauders. And I do believe, I guess I gotta return the favor, Cooper.
Absolutely.
I gotta swing Angrath's Marauders over at you and my Departed Deckhand. So they will hit for a total
I'm
of
just glad no Attack on Titans fan read that comment. Hold on,
Okay.
now I gotta go back and watch it.
And then I
Literally
will
at work today,
sell the
I was
top card of
listening
your library.
to. Okay, listen, chat. I might be a big freaking nerd. I was literally
Top card of my
listening
library
to,
is a beloved
Attack
land
on Titan,
that I could have used.
analysis
Wah,
videos
wah.
all day at work.
Until I rumble.
What else do we want to do? Do we want to do anything else? Oh yeah, I forgot about combat. Nothing would have happened because I don't have any other pirates in my graveyard. That's disappointing.
Lilah?
How many cards are in everybody's hands?
I am currently rocking 4 cards in my hand.
4,
5.
5. What about you, Kira?
Sage's Reign? Wait, is this a card or an analysis video? I finished watching AOT last week and I really don't know how to feel about it. Sven, you should feel that it's one of the best damn anime you've ever watched.
How many cards do you got in your hand, Kuro?
That's a loaded question, but it's only a 4.
Oh, that's disappointing. Okay.
Wow! Wow!
True!
Wow! Why you gotta do me like that?
It's not my fault.
What the fuck?
I will pass my turn over to you, Rick.
Alright.
Yes, my mod Chloe would say title of your sex tape, but they're not here for it.
What? I'm just sitting here trying to make more lands. I just want some 2/2s.
Tripixium.
That's what I want.
Who's the video I was watching? Tripixium.
I dislike Attack on Titan. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's okay.
I've never seen it.
It's just got too much of. I don't know. It's got too much of some stuff for me. I'm not super into gore. I understand like the.
That's completely that's completely.
Yeah, that's very valid.
I could never argue that part. Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%.
I'm not
no,
arguing that it's
Kuroto's
bad.
Mystery
I never
Shack
say that a
is
thing
who
I
I
don't
listen
like
to.
is bad unless like it's objectively like morally reprehensible. And there are some things in Attack on Titan that are like, hey, come on, man. But like,
No, it all makes sense. All right.
there's some drama with that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, I know the drama, but those
Ew.
people suck in C,
And a
and
white.
they're wrong.
I'm gonna cast Gift of
People who are
Immortality
causing
onto Vasa. Draw
Yeah.
card.
Got an immortal
Another,
merfolk.
got another.
The most immortal merfolk you've ever seen. What? On the anime scale, it seems pretty
My
normal.
favorite anime is one
What do
not
you
a lot of people
mean? It
have
had some of
heard
the
of.
greatest
But more
twists
have lately.
ever.
It's gotten more popular lately.
Animation consistency. Animation consistency. Wait, what?
It's called Ergo Proxy.
Plot holes.
Big
Plot
Ergo
holes
Proxy
galore.
fan. Big real
What?
fan.
Oh my God, Sven, Sparks, we gotta talk about this. What do you mean?
Who has
Plot holes
flyers
galore.
on the board? Does everyone have a flyer?
No.
I have no
I
flyers
have
on the board.
3 2/2 flying sky sharks.
Okay,
I have
cool.
0
So
flyers in my whole
people,
deck besides the one that I can make with Joel Rail and a Birds of Paradise somewhere.
cool. So people can stand a chance when I do this. I'm gonna tap one colorless and a blue, and I'm gonna cast launch on Tuvasa.
The weird shit anime includes. So
she has flying now
No,
too.
well,
Also, Kuro,
Um,
have you seen Ergo? Oh, he's talking.
What
That
did
will
you
get
say?
me another angel.
Basically,
unless there's a
Tavasa's being
response.
thrown at us. I have no
Well,
responses.
you had to go and goad her, so you know. Eutropia
Sounds like the
triggers
writer's
another
just making
+1/+1 to Vasa.
Sparks, we gotta talk. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to have a talk.
Turn.
We're gonna have to have
Okie
a
dokies.
talk. I've just been listening to analysis videos, okay? I
Moving
can tell
to
you how many things
combat
made sense, alright?
phase.
And it's everything.
I want to see Kuro get smacked.
Yeah. Well, Kuro has
How
a
do I
flyer,
get smacked?
so
I got flyers and goaded, so...
Your flyers are all
Tuvasa has
flyers.
trample with double
Okay.
strike.
Okay, goaded. So, I mean...
All right, you ready?
Oh yeah, Tuvasa can't attack you. That's right.
Oh, Tuvasa can't. That's right.
Hammer
Gosh,
Titan was...
darn it.
No, okay, so...
Gosh,
What's Tuvasa at right
darn it.
now?
Yes and no. The Hammer Titan was
5,
there just to be
6, 7,
a symbol.
8,
The Hammer Titan...
9, 10,
Not
11,
every single Titan
12,
was meant to be
12 with double
this
strike, so
big,
she's a
large,
one-shot
long-term
at this point.
adversary. Some
Oh,
of them
I
are just,
can't.
like,
Yeah, I can't. I'm.
symbolic
Oh
for
no!
what they meant.
Please don't hit me. I don't deserve it. I've done nothing.
The writer's always making sure that that's how they write the.
Remember when I took that
So true.
16?
Right.
Remember when I put
So-
on the mask?
Well, you have a flyer to block with. Oh, trample.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
And
Tuvasa's
double
just-
strike.
Tuvasa's just legitimately a one-shot on either me or
Well,
God.
especially because there's a goaded pirate that doubles damage.
I guess who do you think is more dangerous, me or Amara?
I mean, like,
Sven,
I
love to
either
PK,
like
and Fire
I either
Force is
kill
great. I
you
need
or
to
her
use
this turn,
And
and
my
then
hero's
kill
also
the next one
and I
the
can't-
following turn if there's
Yeah.
no like getting her off the board,
That's
and
a
then I
little too
can
much.
go after Kuro.
Oh, hey! Oi, oi, oi!
And then we go to a nice game too.
Oh, is that how you're selling me on this?
Listen, I'm working off of 3 lands here. I think I'm doing pretty good, but
Yeah,
also
wait
I
a
would
minute,
like.
hold on. What the heck? What?
Yeah,
Somebody
this is
stop
3
me.
lands.
Wait, how'd you play Gifted Immortality and launch this turn? Isn't Gift
Because
4
of
mana?
the Soul Ring.
Oh, Soul Ring, right? Well, you
I
have
have
6
a
mana.
talisman. I
fine.
have a soul
Got it.
ring. I have a bird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but 3 lands, okay? They technically weren't wrong.
Technically. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go to combat. Aika, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Defense is awesome.
2 Magic games in a row where I didn't do anything is still kind of sad. I'm out. I have nothing I can do about that. There's nothing in my deck that can stop 24 in the air double strike.
In trample.
Yeah, double strike,
all
trample.
good.
You only need 3 lands. So Jesus. I'm out. Yeah.
Yep. Kuro, pass turn.
Okay.
I hope Amara plays a board wipe next turn. Since they
Me
have
too.
to do that. Oh yeah, no, I would have loved to do something. You know.
Okay. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to stop all of that, if possible. Thank you. Alright, here's how we're gonna do this. How are we gonna do this? I don't really know. TBH. All right. Let's.
I might just not. I don't know what I do that always makes me the first person out of every game, but I'm just gonna. I don't know what I need to do to stop being the first person assessed as the threat every single time.
Stop being the threat.
I've been the first person out of every single Commander game that I've played on stream that I didn't win.
It's because
Wait,
you're so
hold on,
gosh darn
wait. Say
cute
that again, but
that
slower.
I'm just intimidated.
I've won one of those games. It's part of why I don't go on stream anymore. I feel like I'm just gonna get kicked. I'm gonna get kicked in the teeth.
I'm gonna play Thunderclap Drake. I'm going to then play a. Okay, things cost 2 less. That's cool. I'm going to cast a Fell Beast Shriek. Get me a treasure.
Kitty.
So Fell Beast Shriek. Tap your biggest creature and goad. We love that. We love it when that happens. It's been 2 spells this turn.
So are we tapping and goading?
Yep, tapping and goading your biggest creature again. You can tap and goad the cat Amara, that's fine.
Yeah, I might have to.
Is it next biggest creature since my biggest
No.
is tapped and goaded?
No. What a terrible card. It's like, oh, anything that's untapped, like just whatever the biggest one is, but like the second one maybe after that. Tap and goad that one. It's like, what? And then let's Arcane Infusion. I'm gonna look at the top 4 cards of the library. Reveal an instant or okay. Get a brainstorm, I guess. That is number 3 spell. A 1/1. That is another treasure. 3 treasures. Brainstorm is in the hand. What is in the house? Let's brainstorm. Spell number that. Why did I do this? This is a 2. It was a second 2. Now it's a brainstorm. That did this. Draw 3. Put 2 back. Put this back. And this back. Yeah. That's fine. We're gonna play a Sorcerer's Class. So that's another spell for prowess wise. I'm just gonna. It's just additional prowess spell. And I'm gonna draw 2 and discard 2. I'll discard Crom. And shit, I like these cards. Experimental Overload. Not really my favorite card, to be honest. And I'm gonna I'm gonna tap 2 to level up the sorcerer class so that my creatures are able to tap for blue and red for instants and sorceries. Only 4 of my creatures are able or are not able to partake in this. So it costs a 2/2. Okay. So these 4 can tap, and so can those Sky Sharks, and this Young Peasy, and the Storm Kiln. Alright, and my commander. Alright, and then we're going to... We're gonna cast Galvanic Iteration to get the 5th treasure next spell cast. That's a second 2. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 2s currently. 4 2/2s. And 1 1/1. So my next instant or sorcery is copied. I will crack all 5 treasures for a pink horror.
Heck yeah.
This is merely spells cast. I cast 6 spells, but 2 of them instants and sorceries. So pink horrors are cool. Kind of wish I had them this entire time, but it's fine. Let's do a lock and load. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna tap Young Peasy, Storm Kiln, and 1 elemental. 1 elemental. So there's 3 for lock and load, which is draw a card, and then draw a card for each other instant or sorcery spell cast this turn, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting, only 4. Okay. So 5. So that's the treasure I get out of that. 2 damage to any target. Let's do 2 damage to Cooper directly.
Yeah.
So 2 there. Treasure. Another trigger for 3. Oh, that actually costs 1 less. Let's untap. Let's show 4 of these. Okay, that's fine. Alright. So I draw 1 and then repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, and then I do it twice. Haha! Draw a card, and then that was cast this turn because of the... Cool. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's coolio. That's cool as fuck, actually. And because it was copied, I get another treasure. Okay. Okay. And I didn't play a land yet. That's wonderful. Okay. Let's... Wow, it's kind of weird. I didn't really draw a good card. Let's... Crack... Let's ponder. I'll crack a treasure and just regain it. That's another... Look at the top 3. Oh, perfect. I'll put that there. I'll shuffle my library. Why not?
How many sharks have you created this turn?
4, 5, 6, 7. 7 so far.
Oh, that's delightful. Can I prevent you from creating more sharks?
You absolutely may try, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna tap 1 and channel Beseiju on the Shark Typhoon.
What can I do in response? I will track 2. I will tap 2 of these to cast Slick Sequence in response, so I can get another shark. I'm gonna deal 2 damage to your face, and then another 2 damage to your. Take 6 total to the face because I needed to do that.
Okay.
Get another treasure. Oh my god, I was ill prepared for this turn. I'm gonna draw a card. And then that is fine. I get a land? Question mark?
Yeah. Yeah, you get
untapped
you get
land?
a land. You get a land with a basic land type. It doesn't have to be a basic land. So if you have one of those like surveil lands, you can grab that and
So a
yeah,
shuffle.
just onto the battlefield and then shuffle.
You just gave me extra lands. That will be your death.
Yeah, but I took away your sharks.
That's true.
I mean, you still get all those sharks, but
Yeah, I still have all those sharks. I'll take 2. Oh my god. The choice paralysis of it. Yeah, this wasn't okay. I wasn't planning on any
there were
of this,
too many
okay?
sharks.
Alright, so this in my hand is all lands. I'm just gonna ignore that part. Make it a little bit easier on me here. Okay. Okay. What are the chances? So I have 3 treasures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I just have to. Huh. I guess I just do. Ooh. All right. I'm going to tap 2, 3, 4, 5. That came in this turn? No, it did. 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 treasure from Mystic's Mastery Overloaded. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And what cost one else? So Mystic's Mastery Overloaded. Hi, Brandon Krog. Up. Another treasure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. These are all here. Hi, Raiders! You're here just in time for Mystic's Mastery, which we love. We love to see it. Okay. I do have a way to actually try to win.
Go for it.
I'm not completely spinning my wheels. I'm just desperately trying to find it. Let's
I mean, how many spells can you cast? Because each one of those is 2 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so that's
Yeah, that would take me out.
40 damage. Or,
No, 20.
Yeah, 20.
Oh!
20.
Oh! It's double damage! Because you're pirate! Oh!
Oh, it's only my control, though. So.
Oh, wait, what? If a source... Oh! Oh, that, like, changed... Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, alright.
It's good for me.
My disappointment is immense. Crow said domain expansion. Honestly, yes. Okay, so this needs to have a target. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's fine. It doesn't have to have a target. Okay, I'm gonna make. Okay, so This is 20 damage, so we can take out Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
And then with all of these things,
And you do 16 damage.
I can't see how I don't get it. If I just grab this giant top chunk here. Okay, perfect. Teleport though. Make my commander unblockable and swing.
There we go.
Okay.
That works. That's
I imagine this is I'm gonna draw way more than this, but I think that this might be like enough.
These are the spells I might be able to cast.
My domain expands I grab a chunk of cards, and these are among what I might be able to cast this turn. Teleportal to give my commander unblockable. There's more than enough prowess going on. And then she kills the prowess, because that's fucking hilarious. I love her so much. I love Lilah so much!
Good game.
Oh my god. GG. I'm sorry.
GG!
I did not have expectations for that turn specifically.
I mean, you either won that turn or, die in 2 turns. So.
Yes, because the goading was definitely saving me a lot, but I build a lot of decks where it's just like, boy howdy, I sure do hope I draw what I need. Instead of, I guess, just having Tutor into Dockside into winning, I guess. So
I was kind of hoping to get one more turn
I'd win.
because I was gonna do something stupid. I had no way to win. I still have no idea what the threat assessment was that was Aka needs to go, but it's okay. I get it.
There was 0 threat assessment. It was either you or Amara, and Amara's my friend.
That's so mean. Actually, we're not friends, so I took you out first. Wow. You know what?
Go.
You know what? I should play something a little more powerful, maybe, huh?
No, it was very much
Gold.
it was my guilt for hitting Amara last turn.
But no, I have no
So valid.
interest in winning the game besides, again, Eudora plus Concordant Crossroads. But I realized that the next turn I could make infinite of one of my creatures. None of my creatures have ETB abilities or haste, but I could in fact just go, here are 20 million Kiora's followers, they are all 1/1s without flying, and they're all tokens.
It is you did have 2
Deadeyes.
and that typically ended most games back in the day.
Back in the day, before the backrooms, jingle jingle. Before the backrooms.
Yeah.
Back in the day, before Nicol Bolas's return, jingle jingle. Before Nicol Bolas's return. Back in the
are
day,
we good for game 2?
I am.
Yeah, I'm fine.
We doing same decks or?
I'm gonna switch it up.
Me too. Then.
Just so there's not,
I have a deck that I wanted to play. I hope y'all like Unbirthing. Unbirthing with Mom is here.
Not at all. Not even remotely close.
Cool.
It's like one of my least favorite genres.
Cool. I've named the deck on Moxfield Rebirthing with Mom because it's a little close to not safe for work, and I want to respect their rules, even if they don't know to maybe make that not an allowed deck name.
Yeah.
This is a Galadriel Birthing Pod deck because Birthing Pod is the coolest Magic card ever printed. Besides Knowledge Pool. It goes Knowledge Pool, then Birthing Pod, then Primal Surge. Magic.
That does narrow down the list, actually.
Yeah, we posted a Vanguard deck. Card Fight Vanguard time, everybody.
Oh, don't get me started. I love Card Fight Vanguard.
Me too.
Give me a Silverthorn deck, and I'll play in any format.
We love Silverthorn. Absolutely phenomenal taste.
We stand Lukier. That's the only deck I ever want to play.
I played the dragon whose name I don't want to say the full name of in the new format. I also played in the new format. I can't remember the name right now, but the Dark States wizard, because it's its own name over and over again. Owen Machine's cool too. I don't really use Owen Machine because I was around when that card was in Standard, and it made me want to grab my opponents by the head and shake them
Vigorously.
Yeah. So I was around for a lot of standards, but like that's one of the cards that So one thing like I bring up a lot is that I remember Rakdos standard in Future Sight, and like I have not met anyone else that was there in the Spectre Typal mines, but that was awful. I love discarding 5 cards every turn, every game of Magic, starting on turn 3. Cool, awesome.
I'm pulling out Marchesa the Black Rose. I'm gonna hit the reset button for everyone.
Oh, Marchesa.
Yes.
Marchesa, my beloved.
Switching over to Be'lakor, the Dark.
Oh,
Love Be'lakor!
I love Be'lakor.
I'm just gonna hang out with some bugs.
We love, well, okay. I don't love bugs.
I love certain bugs.
I love my bug.
Yeah, I like onion
watched-
bugs. That's the only kind of bug I like.
I watched the video.
Ladybugs
that
are my
had-
arch enemies. Ugh.
I think it was like, not Tierzu, but whoever does like the pseudo Morgan Freeman voice about animals, they talked about millipedes and centipedes. And I'm like,
Yes.
millipedes I can do. Centipedes though, I don't think that there's that's
Frank Z. There we go.
Yeah. Centipedes are like a true fear of mine. Those dig to my core. And oh my god, the fact that giant centipedes exist is probably a reason to not believe in God.
What's worse for you, giant bugs or nearly invisible bugs, like really tiny ones?
Oh, giant ones for sure.
Oh, tiny ones for me. Like I don't like any of them, but like I couldn't deal with like giant spiders. Like I could deal with like a giant centipede in my house. I would panic and I would kill it with my sword.
I can't even.
Sorry. But like
No, they
tiny
shouldn't
ones,
exist.
nope, I'm out. If I need to be able to see the threat so I can kill it. If you
That
are this
is
tiny little
fair.
thing buzzing around, oh, I'm gonna move out. I'm moving to a different state. Different country, actually. I'm going to Canada. I'll go to Canada if I have to. They have bigger bugs even. Ugh.
There's no bugs in Canada.
Yeah, wait, yeah. There's no. Well,
That's science.
There are in fact insects in the in the country of
Yeah,
Canada.
say it. Continue.
Shut up. Listen,
the content.
my sister once
whole
referred
continent of
to
Canada.
my sister once referred to rivers as having a tide, and we just stared at her for a while.
Huh.
But no,
I can't bugs with lifelike dolls give you the.
there are
That's
insects in the country of Canada. It's just not as many as in the U.S.
They're the worst. Oh, centipedes are the. Why do giant centipedes exist? Explain.
To
Why?
hurt you.
Oh, that's true. Actually, no, that's fair.
Because
Okay.
weird goth girls exist that are gonna have one as a pet and name it like
No, they don't have those as pets, do they?
Yeah, people have those as pets.
Oh, they
They're-
absolutely
I am,
do.
Yeah,
I am now
giant
turned off
centipedes
the
are
goth girls.
actually-
Holy shit.
Giant centipedes are actually pretty good
Wow.
pets. They're pretty intelligent if you train them.
I
They're
don't
about
want them to be smart.
it. They're also very friendly. So fun fact about
No.
fun fact about like centipedes and also tarantulas. Most large insects are friendly because they don't view us as a threat, and they've never viewed us as food. So, At that point, they're kind of like cats, where we're just another creature that can exist with them.
I would.
They're
No.
like they're very friendly and like they're a little cuddly. So like if you enjoy like snakes, like how snakes
I
are
like
cuddly,
snakes.
you would enjoy centipedes. They're cuddly the same way. They like to
Oh.
wrap around you and kind of just like rub.
I
They click their mandibles when they're happy.
could never. I could. I have
Kuro's
never.
gonna have a panic attack.
I have
so
never wanted something to never be happy more. Never ever. That's awful.
You know what?
That's
Can we just agree?
terrible.
We have to agree. Giant earwig would be worse.
I don't know what. I don't remember what those look like
Oh,
currently.
don't look it up.
So
Don't
I'm
look it
just
up.
gonna-
Because if you look it up, you'll learn why they're called that.
Yeah,
Don't look
nope,
it up.
I'm good. Oh my god. No. No.
Yeah, they're not like
super.
super actually intelligent, but like for a
Did they have
bug.
them as pets? Did they really have them as pets? Really?
Kuro's
the
gonna
people
have
have
to ask
centipedes?
people before
Yeah.
he goes to their houses.
People have
for, like,
centipedes as pets. It's not
Yeah,
They do
no, like
exist.
if someone was like, not that this matters now, but like dating profile, it's like hot goth dami mommy is just like I have a centipede as a pet.
Okay.
That would be an absolute pass.
I
I
just
literally
wanna-
just could never.
Just want to check. You're dating Chloe, right?
Correct? Yes.
Chloe right now was like, there is nothing in this world besides like being being good to you that I want more than a giant centipede. I'll keep it to myself. I'll train it. I won't let it near you or touch you or out near you.
I'm gonna get a message right now, like, babe, would you love me if I was a
let
giant
Chloe?
centipede?
Would you let Chloe with giant centipede?
I would say that it is my biggest
been like their
probably
dream.
fear.
They have like journals from when they were a kid talking about wanting a giant centipede, and they tell you like you're the first person they have felt comfortable sharing this secret about themselves with, and they just trust you to let them have this.
You know, that is a good question. That is a fair and balanced question.
You're gonna email from Chloe right now, or DM from Chloe right now. It's like, I need you to know I made a purchase.
Yeah, you know how I love grist, right? Oh no!
Yeah, you go and check their Amazon. You go to their Amazon purchases a giant U-size centipede costume. No!
Oh my! Oh my god!
Centipede.
That's horrifying. That's horrible. Oh my
anyway,
goodness.
Magic the Gathering.
Anyway, Magic the Gathering. Grist typo. Giant centipedes all day.
Grist is so cute.
Sure.
Grist is adorable. Grist's story is like really sad too, because like imagine being an insect and having to come to terms with like the concept of like morality and empathy. That's crazy. It's a crazy thing to think about. It's an eldritch nightmare.
Fair.
4.
You know what my eldritch nightmare is? A giant
that whole conversation. That whole conversation.
It's like, do I fight Cthulhu or just be in the same room as a giant centipede?
Listen, I'm just telling you this as a goth girl that used to have a giant centipede.
Oh no, the true threat. Now you realize why you get swung at.
Yeah, well, I had him for a while, and then we just learned that Ida was not giving him an environment that was conducive to like healthy growth and healthy life, so I gave him to a zoo actually that had an insect display, the Fresno Zoo. Shout out Fresno Zoo. Was bought by Monster Energy.
Oh my god.
Monster Energy for animals and stuff.
Yeah. No, so when I was younger, I was a teenager, Monster Energy and a local casino were vying for ownership of most of my city.
Interesting.
Monster got the hockey team and the zoo and a couple of schools. The casino got most of the land.
I don't like that.
I don't like that sentence at all.
That's the least exciting. Of everything we talked about, Monster Energy owning a school, not less multiple, is actually the worst sentence I've ever heard.
You're gonna love this. They bought the school.
I'm gonna go first
because they decided to make it. So they decided to then push for a city ordinance because Red Bull was having women, like grown women in bikinis, go and like flirt with and hand out Red Bulls to teenagers at these high schools. So Monster actually is why there was now a citywide ordinance to no longer be handing out food and drink at these schools. They actually fought to protect teenagers from Red Bull.
No,
I should know. No. I was one of these teenagers.
Okay.
That's how I got my drinks.
Alright, take your turn. Because I don't like any of this. All of this is terrible. They didn't save any teenagers. They just took out competition.
I guess. I think stopping a company from sending grown women to flirt with teenage boys is maybe a good thing.
I only had a 6.
Giant centipedes exist. There is no god, nor morality.
Hey, Trap. Now, there's no monster in there, just extra lead. Why companies putting lead and hair and everything? I don't get it. Is there like a lead and hair factory somewhere with just tons of runoff? Anyway, yeah, go ahead, Omar. I'll yap forever. I'll yap all night.
Okay, I will pass.
Sick.
Oh my god.
Dose kill gate.
They should have tested those fountains. No, the fountains should be tested weekly. Absolutely.
They're at a high school. Please don't go to a high school, Sven.
Undergrowth Stadium and pass.
Okay. I see what we're doing. We're playing lands and passing. Now I feel like I'm also supposed to do that. I'm not going to, but I'm gonna play a Bark Channel Pathway as the Bark Channel Pathway. And tap it for a Noble Hierarch. It's got Exalted and it taps for Band.
Yep.
And I pass.
Alright. Be sure to set your commander as well.
Right, thank you so much, Kuro. Giant Centipede.
I'm gonna play an Islando and I'll pass.
Well, Draw for turn.
And I'll edit my
Never
deck
mind,
list
kind
and
of free
put this
product
in.
the Warp Tour. Hmm.
I'll play myself a secluded courtyard, and I'm gonna choose the creature type of demons.
Yay!
Demons. That's wild. Why would we do that?
Not warlocks? That's wild.
What?
What is
Surprise!
Bellicor? I was thinking of the other guy,
I will pass over
the
to
collector. What's his name? The warlock collector.
Oh.
The mono black
Uh,
one.
Oh, I don't remember.
I thought you were playing that. That's why I got excited. I still like
No.
Bellicor.
And
But
then what do I want
I remember the Warp Tour stuff. As far
Alright,
as
I'm gonna tap 2 and play a Brood Hatch Nantuko. And pass. It's just a little 1/1 BB.
heck yeah. Next
Red
turn.
Bull would trade you
I will
burritos for a
play a
huge box
plains.
of Red Bulls. Manager would say yes. Came every Tuesday. Damn. All right.
I will tap said plains to cast a land tax. For anyone who doesn't know, land tax, beginning my upkeep. If any opponent controls more lands than me, I can search my library for up to 3 basics, reveal them, put them in my hand, shuffle.
Yep.
And then I will pay 1 for an Avacyn's Pilgrim. I'll pass.
Oh lord, she ramping.
Or did the ramp happen? And
I will say my entire land is rampant lands and nothing else. So I have no gas, I have no vehicle, just fuel. A garage full of gasoline, no vehicle, no lighters.
I'm gonna play a mountain and pass, and I will also F6 and be right back.
Okay, dokie. I will draw for turn. I think I'm just going to play this Crossforge Bridge. It's indestructible, comes into play tapped, and then I will pass.
Okay. Untap. I'm gonna play another swamp. And then I will bump, tap a green, tap a black. Play Mass Vandal. ETB, I may exile a creature card from my graveyard. If I do, exile blah blah blah, but I have no creatures in my graveyard, so I will simply pass the turn.
Is that passing to me? Sorry.
Yes.
1 second. Just putting something through a
You're okay.
translator. I'm speaking to someone who's helping me learn Korean, and I have to use a translator for some of my stuff. I really am learning Korean. Next turn. Hello, Breeding Pool, my beloved. Breeding Pool will come into play. Okay, does anyone have free lands? Sorry, I forgot to do my thing. Fuck, I don't draw a Breeding Pool. Dang it, I don't draw a Breeding Pool. I do land tax. Someone has 3 lands.
I just realized that there's 29 of you here.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's fine. 3 basics. Island.
Thanks for being
forest,
here, by the way.
forest.
Really appreciate you all. I'm sorry that I was gone for
and then I draw my card for turn for shuffling.
too long.
All right.
Just
Play
really
forest.
too long.
Play an
Um,
Play an island. I got 3 now.
Last week I had a work trip.
This and
It was a local work
this for a mind
but, like,
stone.
I needed to be up in the morning.
No.
And I didn't schedule any streams.
Now you all know I have mind stone in my hand.
And
Whatever.
that was
1, 2, 3,
just a
4,
kerfuffle.
5,
and
play
then
Galadriel, Light of
this
Valinor.
week I was just like,
Alliance,
I double booked
whenever
myself
another
on like
creature enters the
other
battlefield
streams
under my
twice
control,
and everything. So
I choose one of these that has not been chosen.
thanks for being here. That's
I
this
either
is
add
just what it
green,
comes down
green,
to.
green,
Thanks for being here. I
put a
love doing
+1/+1
this. I want to keep on
counter
doing
onto
more
each
and better
creature
for all
I
of you.
control,
And
or I can scry
thank you for the
2
support.
and then
Really
draw
appreciate
a card. She's also a
Glad
3/3
you're out.
with no other abilities. She's a pretty fair magic card in my opinion, actually. Of the Lord of the Rings cards.
Oh.
Yeah, out of most
That
of them.
Tuco is hot though.
It's cool, yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, it's a morph card. That's cool. I like that.
I love
That's a
more.
cool card, Cooper.
We love Morph.
Yeah, I
Thank
love
you,
anything
I
that
did not
makes
build
hype.
this deck.
That is fair.
Wow, you stole a
Bug built
deck,
my
dude.
bugs.
Call the cops.
Net decker. All right, done with your Galadriel turn.
That's my most cringe magic things that I used to be like, you shouldn't net deck ever, grr. And then I'm like,
Yeah,
why?
Listen, we've all had we've all sinned. All right, who among us?
Everybody.
I've played a little bit of stacks, I get it.
I'm going to Black Market Connection.
All right, CEDH over here.
Yeah, okay. I will then pass him a Frash the turn.
I will pay
Character
every
growth is
single one
important.
of them.
True, Lilah, true. I used to be super anti-proxy. And game memory as well. I would like have game memory and target people for what they did last game.
Oh, you know what I've seen recently? People who are anti-note keeping. They don't like when you take notes.
That's ridiculous.
They're big on like you should have to just remember
Really?
stuff, and it's like I don't think it matters. I think if your deck lives or dies on if someone remembers a thing about it, fix your deck.
Like note keeping in Commander. I'm
like
taking your turn. You're fine.
So
Okay.
let's say they cast Duress, right? And they see your hand. Some people will now write down what's in your hand.
You mean like in FNM and like a 1v1? Like...
Or even in casual. Yeah, people will write down like what's in your hand. Or they'll write down like, you know, the board state to help themselves keep track of things. There are people who are like, no, you shouldn't do that. That's bad. And it's like, it's not against any rules, and also it's fine. Some people have memory issues, dude, or a full-time job, or a life outside of Magic. Give them a break.
That is
Aftermath Analyst, Smell 3.
that goes against everything.
That
Like,
card
the
is
judge in me
so
is like,
good.
My back hairs are bristling. That's awful. Like that's not even.
Yeah, like
Pastor.
I don't know. Thank you. I think a lot of this stems from people wanting to feel. No one has 4 lands in play, right? No one has 4 lands in play.
I do have 4 lands.
I'm not land taxing right now. I just don't want to. It's a you may, so I'm not doing it. I'm playing a forest. What did I even draw? Okay.
Something there.
I'll play a forest. I'll say I think a lot of it stems from people
I mean,
want
that's
to. It's the same reason
fine.
people
It could
harp
be
on
there
how
from the
bad they
90s,
are
but
at
it's
something
definitely,
while they're
like,
losing at it.
in
They
the
want to have a
modern day,
reason that they're losing that isn't
it's-
them. So if they say like, "Oh well, you net
They're- I
deck.
mean,
Oh well,
they're-
you took notes. Oh well, you
I
played
am
control. Oh, you played stacks.
so
or
far beyond
flagged,
the
whatever."
being mad.
There's a reason
or
they
being
lost. It
allowed,
wasn't
like,
them. And the
being
answer
around
really is
people who are
just
mad at people
whether
like
it's
that,
you or
I'm
not
so
doesn't
past
matter.
those
You
days.
lost. It's fine. Go on. Tomorrow's going to happen
I think
anyway.
it does limit
Stop
you
making
from having
excuses or being
create.
weird about
Must be
it.
the worst play if you never draft.
I say as someone
Right,
that regularly
which
gets salty and is still
I
working on that.
Despise
Forest and a
drafting,
Plains for a
and
Mind Stone.
somehow I'm able to play this game.
I play more for the gathering rather than the Magic, so it's always about like the pod members too. And it's like
Well,
if I'm not having a
yeah.
good time with someone, then I'm not gonna have a good game. Just
Especially
like I
with
don't care
EDH.
what the deck does.
Does anyone have an especially dangerous? Oh, you do, Kuro. I'm sorry.
What?
1, 2, 3. Reclamation Sage. Get that out of here. Get it out of here.
Alright.
No,
Also
I
gonna
wanted to see if
go
Kuro was
lastly-
gonna die to his own black market.
I was absolutely gonna.
I
choose
will
every chance. I got
definitely do
nothing.
it.
I'm gonna Galadriel and scry 2, then draw a card into the scry zone. Now you know why Jace is there. It's my scry zone. The scry zone.
I
Yeah,
literally
I'm
just
also-
realized that was Jace when you said.
Yep, it is Jace Bellerin, get riches, bed witches, throwing money
I
with
mean,
the
yeah,
scumbag
I mean,
Steve hat on and the laser eyes.
I love
also
it.
Just, like,
I
there's
love
Hold
it.
on,
in Magic nowadays to like
We
net deck or
I don't
not.
know, please,
Net decking a
cancel
full on commander deck is
plus,
something I've never done.
Image add existing.
Do I
image
heavily use
11,
EDH Rec?
well,
Well,
image
yeah,
11.
there's a billion.
Jace
decks.
Bellerin, get riches,
nice
bed
to know.
witches.
It's nice.
Oh,
to
and the
know.
blunt. I made this a while back because I was just really
General
happy that
cards that are
Jace and
good in
Vroska were like
X,
back
Y,
in the
Z,
story because I
but,
loved Vroska, and now I'm a Jace fan.
I've
The
definitely
prophecy has
not-
become real. I'm a Jace fan now. On
Yeah, I
Tumblr,
mean,
like a year ago, I think it was Radley. No, Space Beller. Is that the same person?
The Jace is trans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Appears to be
Was like,
different.
you're gonna be a Jace fan someday. I can tell
Net deck
because you
for CD.
misunderstand
Oh,
Jace the same
sure.
way people who
Yeah,
have not
that's
caught up with
fine
Jace in
to
the
me,
story
net
yet
deck for
are
CD, just to
misunderstand
get
Jace.
into it.
And I'm like, that can't
100%.
be true. I'm only a
Just
few
to
years.
start.
Yeah, that was true. That was
100%.
right. That was
Oh, well,
correct.
100%. 100%.
Also,
100%.
sorry, I'm a jerk.
Net deck
My
versus
turn's over.
absolutely. Also, absolutely. Net deck to
That's
just
okay.
like
Kuro's talking
throw
to chat
something
right
in
now. I think.
arena.
Also, like,
Fuck
net decking,
yes.
I get like where
Absolutely.
people get the idea from, right? Because where I got it from was like, well, you should be homebrewing, and then someone brought up like, well, don't you play fighting games? And I'm like, yeah. Like, how do you learn combos? And I'm like, well, from like
a net decker, like
coaching and
Battlefield
working with
make
people, they're
famous
like, yeah,
for
same
shit
thing.
people that
Like,
know,
same thing.
that's-
all the best players are sharing strategies. Everyone should be doing that.
They're also
It's
just
the
good
same
at
thing.
like
My
everything
brain
else,
couldn't parse
so
that
they can make a
like
deck that
I
can
played in
put
the
in Europe
'90s,
and shit.
so I was aware that like in magazines and also like
Those are
at
came out
tournaments,
probably
people would
like
share
this.
deck lists,
Yeah.
and that to me was like that's fine. But for some reason, the idea of using the internet was like bad, evil. You're not really playing the game, and I was just wrong. That was stupid. It's fine to take pride in homebrewing a deck. I think that's great. I was one of the first people to play Get or Done Grove without seeing it online. But like, play whatever. Have fun.
Things there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tap this mountain, play this Croesus Catacombs, bounce the mountain to my hand, tap out for Relic of Sauron. And then pass the turn after
What Relic of
that.
Sauron do?
It taps for two mana in any combination of Grixis.
Okay,
And I can pay 3 and tap it to draw 2 cards and discard the card.
that's
Which
pretty
is
cool.
Sorry, spelled table says it's a savannah, so.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
well,
what
in that
mine
case,
says.
it's a Savannah, yeah.
I'll play a Sunken Hollow as my land for the
The
turn.
elf wouldn't destroy it.
Tap 1.
Speaking of standard, kind of
Or
say I'm so
play-
glad to have
Make a
Terror
deck,
of the
no, I have to-
Peaks and Molten
but no one's saying
Duplication in the
that.
same standard. I'm living. I'm living right now.
I'm gonna play myself a
No,
Plague
Peacecraft,
Drone
that's
as a 3/3 with flying. And if
that's
an opponent would gain life,
not
the player
what
loses
they're
that much
saying.
life instead.
Is someone arguing you
Wow.
shouldn't be competitive in a competitive
Yes.
tournament?
that's not what they're saying. If I'm going to take every legal and constructible advantage you can get, it's there's many.
Who's arguing
reasons
with a brick
to-
wall?
I'm looking in the chat, and
Net
someone's
deck.
arguing about.
There's a lot of reasons to do
like
so,
the-
and then you can also
the
just make
mastery of deck building,
variations
which I
after
get.
that. Like,
I totally get the idea of like, yeah, it feels
like,
good
there's
to
a billion
become
like
like a
you
master
can net
deck
deck
crafter.
something and then like
But they're arguing about
swap out certain
competing in
cards
standard
afterwards.
and not
That's
liking meta,
completely fine,
which-
personally.
It's kind of where I used to
And-
be at with this, but like
I also when I go to
meta's
F&M,
always going to exist.
I don't
It's a
really
game
wanna-
with multiple game pieces. As soon as there's a second game piece,
I don't
there's a
want to
best
like
game piece.
always spend time playing against
Yeah.
everyone's homebrew, especially the people who are the people who tend to
I'm gonna
heavily
tap a swamp
take
and
a
play a
lot of
Phyrexian
pride,
Reclamation.
and also like are then a bit angry
Okay.
at others for net decking. Like the people who really
It's
It's
really
just a silly
triple,
little guy.
quadruple down,
I can pay
on
1 in a black and 2
homebrewing?
life to return target creature card from my
And
graveyard to my hand.
get mad
Thank you.
when people in that deck, especially on like an F&M level. Those were the people who had decks
And
that like
then, what
were-
did I mill?
sometimes.
Also, I
or at
think that
least
net decking is
more
actually a really
often
good tool
than
for building up
not,
deck mastery. You can now better understand how the pros
not
build,
very
why they build the
helpful
way they build,
when someone's
what they're
trying
using,
to
why
like
their numbers are the way they are. It helped me learn about
not
deck
even
curves.
grinds, but even just to play F&M, to be more competitive at an F&M level, or like to just go to the nearest local
Yeah, I'm
tournament.
just gonna.
you know what
I will pass turn.
You
You know what? I know
like,
what piece
in
is
my
talking
area,
about.
I had
Because I feel this way too.
multiple people.
I miss personalized
um,
decks, and I actually miss when Commander was that. Because
I
let's
had
be real, right?
multiple Stores
We go
in
into
my
Commander
area,
streams, we play.
and
We're all people that like to have fun, right?
my
but, like,
personal the store that I
Everyone
worked
says
at
their deck
had
is a
decent
casual
mixture
deck,
of
no
just,
matter
like, people
how
who made
good
their
it
own
is.
decks and people who,
And
like,
then how
were
often
following
on
the
like
meta.
turn 5 is somebody like
but for
cool,
people who,
so
like,
here
wanted to make
is
sure that
my
they were able to
uncounterable,
trade
Here.
RCQ,
infinite
or when
combo
you're
that
tournament,
I've
they
had
went
in
to
my
other
hand since turn
stores. Like, they
2 and
wanted to
Lamau could have
guarantee
used
you
it then.
that.
And it's like,
Which is
okay,
fine,
well,
that they absolutely have like
all
the
right.
right to do
and like
that.
there's so many staples
just
now
that-
too.
Um,
But my
Mhm.
response is, if you're having
It's-
that issue,
just like there's reasons to
talk to your pod.
in any. In,
I'm
at
sure
least
if I
in
told
Magic,
Kuro,
for
hey,
sure,
I'd love
to,
a
like,
night where we just
have
play
good
decks
net
that are like,
decks,
try to stick
and
under this
try
budget, try to
to
stick
meta.
out of this many top of
And
EDH
then
rec. Let's build some really
Also, the
weird,
next day
fake
you could just
casual
swap
decks.
something out, and
We
then
could
it's
do
like
that.
kind of no longer than
Like,
net
it's
deck.
just a matter
I've known
of
people now
right?
just to have pre-con only streams. So
Precons are
Yeah, and
strong.
also
I
precon,
just,
yeah.
I get it.
yeah,
you know?
pre-cons are strong, but if you have an
And
entire
I am
pod
certainly
playing
way
pre-cons,
past
then
the-
you know.
I'm agreeing with
Like,
you. That's fine.
caring if
Because they're
it's
fun.
net decks
Strong.
or
I get the
brews
idea
their
of
own
like I'm
list.
tired of seeing staples. Me too.
I,
Like, I'm tired
I
of
feel
seeing
as though
Soul
that
Ring,
is a
I'm tired of seeing
mindset
Mind-
for.
I'm so tired of Reclamation Sage. I play Birthing Pod. I'm so tired of Reclamation
Personally,
Sage.
that's- so,
It's
like, really
boring
care?
me to tears.
But
But like,
That's at least how I see it.
and once again, I'm not land texting. I already drew, so I can't like choose to.
Mhm. Also, let's get the rip people's heads off there.
But like, I get it. It does
Yeah.
get tiring being like, I'd like to see people's personalities in their decks, and I don't think your personality is the 50 top EDH rec staples, 38 lands, the top 10 mana rocks in the game, and 4 cards.
It
you know?
definitely could be though. I don't like it. It
But,
definitely
like,
could be.
But like, I think that also at some point,
Also, whose turn is it? By the way.
my turn. I'm playing Canvas Vista. I think at some point it's just kind of the effect of your LGS. Just talk to people. Talk to people. Throw together some $50 commander decks and start handing them out. Just like do something for it, you know.
I would.
It's not your fault, but
that's personally something that I couldn't do.
As in, like, not handing out to give, but like handing out to borrow. But like, I don't know, just anything besides just waiting and hoping.
I don't think people do
Is
that
this
that
really?
often, to be honest.
Is this really the thing that I? This is the only card that I. Well, I've got 2 non-land cards in my hand.
Gotta play them.
I can play both of them. 1, 2. This is blue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Palincron?
Sure.
When it enters the battlefield, untap up to 7 lands?
Yeah.
I'll also add the green, green, green from Galadriel.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 from that, and then 1, 2 for 2 whites. It's 5, 6, and 7. Elish Norn Grand Cenobite?
Okay.
Creatures I control get +2/+2. Creatures I don't control get -2/-2.
Yep.
Also gonna scry 2 and draw a card. Is anything dying?
There's at least.
I got a 1/1.
Okay, just curious. I'm gonna scry 2 and draw 1. Yeah, sure. Sorry, that's all I had that I could do. I'm going to leave this on top, and this will be the one that I draw. I'm getting them both. I've got 1, 2 mana left because I have Mind Stone and Pathway. I'll sack the Mind Stone and just draw the other card. And then end my turn with 6 cards in hand. I have no birthing pod yet. These cards mean nothing to me. You can kill the Palincron and the Norn if you'd like. They mean nothing to me. Norn's in here to be a board wipe against tokens, like.
Board of Heroes. Let's do a. Can I do that with my own Volition? I think I could. I'll 4 to make a Dax duplicate, which would be a copy of Palincron, and I'll untap 4 lands. Up to 7 lands. Amara or Cooper, do either of you have instants to use?
Instants to use? Like right now?
Yeah.
For what?
If you have any removal or anything, because I can untap 7 lands, and I have 3 other targets.
I can make everything go away.
Sure, cool. I'll untap 3 of your lands just because you're so cool.
Woohoo!
Woo! Yeah. And then, what type of go away are we talking here?
It's gonna be a board wipe.
A big boom board wipe?
A big boom.
Okay.
Oh,
Big
we're
bottom
board wiping at this stage? Wow.
Big bottom boom.
At this state.
Palincron.
What?
Well,
At this state. 1, 2.
I don't know. I feel bad for everyone but me. Okay.
Oh,
Make me sacrifice some things. I don't know. I don't mind getting hurt. You all don't deserve it.
Marchesa, the Black Rose. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on a commander that came to play this turn. Bop. And then I'm gonna go to combat and swing a Palincron 4/5 at.
Well, it's a 3. It's actually a 2/3. Elish Norn.
Sure. Yeah. 2, 3. I will swing. Who has the highest life? Any of us.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll swing it at you, Sigma grind set.
So you're swinging a 2/3 flying at me?
With a +1/+1 counter.
The 3/4 flying at me. I have a 4/5. I'm not sure. I have a 6.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm gonna get a counter on it, so it's gonna die and come back. So.
Sure. All right. Yeah, I'll block with my 6/7 flying.
Cool. It dies. It'll come back at the end step. And then I will pass. It will be that proverbial end step, and I will have it come to play as a copy of the Reclamation Sage to destroy the land tax.
Real? Okay. Okay. Interesting. I expected a Paleoncron to get your lands untapped for any kind of control magic, since I just said last turn I have too many lands to be land tax again.
That's fine. There's a board wipe coming up.
I'm just curious. I was just curious.
Yeah.
No, I thought maybe you'd have like land uses. That's all. That was a okay, nothing to untap for.
I'm gonna play my unclaimed territory. I'm gonna choose demons as my type. And how about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff out. Blasphemous Act.
There we go.
Oh yeah, 13. Well,
Everything.
At end step.
Galadriel, yeah. Kurro's not getting board white. We're all just getting board white.
I'm gonna tap 5, and I'm gonna play Karlach, Fury of Avernus.
Let's go.
And
I
then
love the queen.
will pass my turn. I love me some Karlach.
I'll get my queen back.
Untap, draw for turn.
So wait, what is putting on counters and bringing them back? Is that a Marchesa thing?
Yeah, my Chest of the Black Rose.
Yeah.
If a creature I control had a +1/+1 counter on it die, they'll come back at the end step.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
Was my
Not
first
too
Grixis
much.
commander.
Just
My first Grixis commander
a
was
big
Solkanar the
board
Swamp King.
with the Palancron and the Elish Norn.
I forgot
out,
they made a new one
as
of
well
him,
as
didn't they?
everything else.
They did. Solkanar the Twisted, or
So,
whatever it's called.
just a little bit. Just a
Corrupted?
little
I
bit
can't
of a
remember.
miss some things.
Solkanar the Swamp King is the card that kind of means the most to me among legendaries, just in a weird way. I sold my collection when I was 21 to pay some bills, and because a girl I was dating convinced me that it was
I'm gonna
premature
black
and bad if I
and
played
two
Magic. And the family I sold it to, one of the kids got really into Commander, and they still, to this day, 12 years later, their favorite deck is Solkanar the Swamp King.
Aw.
Out of the cards they got from me. And it was my Solkanar list, so I'm so happy, you know? Got a kid, it's something cool, and as an adult, they still love it. Yeah!
Welcome back.
Alright, what you doing?
Hatch.
What you doing?
I activated Phyrexian Reclamation to grab the Broodhatched Nantuko and then played it, and I will pass turn.
Okay.
Was Nantuko out when that went off?
Yeah.
Is it only combat damage, or is it
Only.
any
It's
kind
dealt
of damage?
damage, but
You
no,
think-
this died to Norn.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it was
okay.
just
Sorry.
counters. It wasn't dealt damage.
Okay, I was
Um,
gonna say there's gonna be so many bugs.
I'll play Misty Rainforest, and then I'll pop Misty Rainforest. Now I can get Breeding Pool if I want. I don't. I actually want Hallowed Fountain. But if I'd wanted, I could now have Breeding Pool.
Then you could. Yes.
I will get a Hallowed Fountain, and it will come into play untapped. So I'm losing 2 more life. For 1, 2, 3, I will evoke the Mole Drifter.
Mhm.
So I'll cast it for its evoke cost. It'll sacrifice when it enters, but I do draw 2 cards. Is that
I
cool?
wonder if they'll ever do it
Mhm.
again. Yeah.
There's no one tap. Well, Kuro has one. They're playing blue, so.
Yeah.
Cool. I am.
Oh, I was gonna check.
Let's see. This is going.
Magic
sounds
the
insane,
Gathering.
but-
But anyway,
Okay,
chat.
1,
Hi
2,
again.
3, and 2 life
Sorry,
again
kind of.
to play Phyrexian
Conversation
Metamorph
got me
and
died
copy.
there. But yeah,
Soul
that's
Ring.
just my those are my stances on how people play
So I've
decks,
got
which
a Soul Ring
is
now.
I don't
Search
really
for a
care.
card. Oop. I'm just gonna do this. All right, I got Soul Ring. Woo! And then I will pass.
right.
Ika, your life total isn't updating on spell table, just on
Oh,
Mox Field.
Oh, okay.
Make that really quick.
Yeah, just because I know like Kuro's cards care about life totals.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, that is so true. Oh, I guess I'll keep on swinging. Oh, that's so strange.
It was
life.
it was all this turn. Don't worry, I dealt 5 damage to myself just now.
Guildmage's Forum. Ba, 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 ba. Let's. I'm gonna play Voldaren Thrill Seeker. Let's do that there. It has. Ooh, that's kind of funny, actually. It has backup 2. I'm gonna put the 2 counters on Marchesa. That's way funnier. So backup 2, and then I can pay 1 to sacrifice this creature. It deals damage equal to its power to any target. That's our Marchesa until end of turn. Only end of turn. Okay. I will go to combat. I will swing at... I'll... I will swing at Signe for 5.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just 5 commander.
Doesn't you? Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1,
And
2, 3, 4, 5.
then I will sacrifice Marchesa to deal 5 damage to Karlak.
I see.
Marchesa will come back at the end step. I will pass the turn. Marchesa will come back, and then Forge of Heroes will put a counter on the commander that just came into play. There we go. That was big brain Marchesa plays right there. Did some damage, and then also took out the creature.
That was cool.
That was I back up with that Thrill Seeker is one. I really like that card anyway, but
Love
yeah,
Thrill
that's a fun
Seeker.
synergy with Marchesa.
Thrill Seeker and the black one that lets you sack to draw.
Yes.
Yes.
Backup, another really fantastic idea from the Wizards team. Love
Or that-
backup.
Agreed.
That elephant that's just backup.
Yeah.
I want a Hydra that is just backup X, green, green X. Comes in as half X, half X.
I'm gonna play myself a Cavern of Souls. Gonna choose demons as my type. Tap 1, 2.
I gotta counter all your demon cards.
Or even like backup half of X, then cost green, green X, and it comes into play as half of X. So either it's a generic green, green X Hydra, or pick something big now.
Bellicor.
Bellicor's out. I'm gonna lose 1 life.
Belcher.
And draw 1 card. As I have 1 demon. And whenever another demon enters the battlefield under my control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target.
You know, you having 1 less life does make you not on the throne anymore, so that's actually pretty good. Would
Oh, yeah,
Bellicor
now you
not
can-
want to be on the throne? Come on now.
I don't want to be on the throne.
Come on.
I don't like it. I will pass my
It's
turn.
fine.
Bellicor is like very specifically royalty. It's like a huge part of his lore.
He tries to be, till he gets his ass clapped.
Well, sadly, Bellicor is a named warp being. They can't actually be properly killed.
So the Chaos Gods clap him.
Really
Neither
like
can
that
perpetuals, a thing that the Emperor and Celestine and Vulcan all are. But you're not allowed to say they're warp beings, because that's heresy.
That would be heresy.
Although it's funny because the Emperor would literally just tell you, yeah, I'm a word being, because he does not want to think.
2 and a green for crawling infestation.
Yeah!
At the beginning of my update, I may mill 2 cards whenever 1 or more creature cards are put into my graveyard. From anywhere during this turn, I create a 1/1 green insect creature token. It only triggers once per turn.
Love crawling infestation.
Need more
What
green, man.
if you got an altar that was just Crow holding a giant centipede?
I'm gonna go to combat, Amara. I'm gonna swing at you for 1.
Okay, I will take it.
Come on, you don't want to
Okay.
block with the Bellicor? Come on. Come on.
No, I don't
Come
want
on.
Insect type
to
is
talk
cool.
me into it.
Come on.
No.
And
I
that'll be
would've
the end of
blocked
my
it.
turn.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have blocked it. That's a lie. Never mind.
I promise if you swing at me with that creature, I will give you all the bugs you want.
It's like if you're talking about magic,
When I get
know what's
blockers.
happening. Correct, Sparks. Correct. That's exactly what it's like.
Well, try to get a blocker now. Your turn is up.
All right, let's see what I got. Okay, more lands,
No
which
way
is
to get a
cool.
blocker.
I'm going to play Sun Petal Grove. I do control Forest or Plains. I control both, actually. I'm drawing all the big things that I want to get to with Pod after getting all my little things out with Pod, but not Birthing Pod or any of the little things. So I'm going to get a blocker. I'm going to tap 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more because everyone hates me for Galadriel, Light of Valinor. And that's the end of my turn. I'm done. My turn's over. Burbrass wants you to join the 99. I love going onto Magic Reddits and forums occasionally and just reminding everyone that I headcanon Urbrask as a trans woman. It makes them very angry. It's very funny. She's my queen and I love her.
Okay, so we're going to play Uncivil Unrest. Non-token creatures I control have Riot. It's the best addition to this deck that they've made. If a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. I honestly forgot about that part.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I don't even care about that part at all, actually.
I just forgot about the double damage.
I don't think I
don't need that.
You had me at the first part. I would have rocked this just because my creatures have Riot, which I'm about to use right now, actually. Plaguecrafter. It's gonna enter the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter, shockingly enough. ETB. Each player sacrifices the creature. If they don't, they discard a card. Plaguecrafter will be the one to be sacrificed. It'll come back at the end step. I will go to Combatitos. Okay, everyone has a lot of life. Amara, take 4. Cooper, take 1.
You know what? Bellicor is just gonna go in my graveyard.
I don't like that in the slide. Oh no! I don't like that.
I love when commanders go to the graveyard.
No. All right. Well, you know what? With that new decision, I redirect my efforts. A full 5 at Goddess.
Okay. Go to 29.
So go ahead and gain your life back, Cooper. I'm gonna do this extra 1 damage to Amara so that when Bellicor comes back, they'll lose too much life and die.
I'll be sad.
Yeah. And then I will move to end step. Oh wait. Huh. Oh, that's shitty. Okay, this might be the first time I've actually played Uncivil Unrest. Wow. Yeah. Oh, damn. That sucks. Well, I'm all right. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, okay. It'll come back with a +1/+1 counter, and it'll make everyone sacrifice a card. And if you can't, you discard a card. That is. I didn't realize the implications of this.
I will
Discarded a forest.
Attractive.
Yeah. I want to apologize about that. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna discard this finale of devastation.
Like, you don't think you're gonna cast it anytime soon? Are you sure? I mean, you could,
This is a graveyard deck. It's fine sitting there.
Oh, that's true. That's so true. And just, this will keep happening every turn unless something happens to either one of those cards. Just so everyone knows. This is the pass, Amara.
Yes. I will untap.
I like Kellen. Kellen's cute.
I will draw for turn.
Kellen bagged, no. Kellen got bagged by, we'll say,
Does that work?
Amalia. And that's what matters.
Can I just say, what a weird ability that Amalia has. Nowhere in the story did they say, oh, and she has a tactical nuke in her purse. Like, it's the same with the Felix 5 Boots thing of, like, how narratively are you explaining what this card does to me? Because, like,
Well, you
what?
see,
What?
I'm in ooze with 5 boots. And when that happens and people see me, their abilities just trigger again.
I can't believe it. Felix 5 Boots is going to release a comic pistol called Triggered.
True.
A 30-minute special where all he says is how he's being canceled. He makes $10 billion.
Yeah, Sparks, it's one of those things. Well, I mean, it's one of those things where Amaro, like, they might have been more important, right? Or Amaro is telling, like, the complete truth. And,
converted mana cost among creatures.
Kellen was important. Like, just as
That's a
important
personal attack
as
on Kuro.
Amaro
Haha.
It really is.
felt- Wait, what happened? What'd you do?
You
Oh,
sacked me, creature.
Soul Shatter.
Oh, damn, that's fucked up. I'll sacrifice my commander.
You're... Sorry.
That's...
Hey.
oh no. Oh no. What am I gonna do?
I hate it.
This is...
I guess,
Damn.
I'm gonna pass my turn.
I just want to note, in case tomorrow's wrong,
So-
it will just come back with a counter, right? Like, that effectively just lets it flip back over.
Yeah.
All you really did was pay 3 to untap
Yeah.
Marquesa.
Yeah. It
End
doesn't...
step. Well, play Crafter again. Everyone discards a card unless they can sacrifice a creature. Yeah. I did not... I've literally never cast Uncivil Unrest, so I do apologize for how this feels. I will not stop. Unless stops.
What do you mean,
But,
Sven?
you know, yeah, it is how it is, but just just so with is aware that this was not the goal per se.
So you know what? Before she comes back,
Yeah.
At least that'll be until end of turn, so she will not have any abilities.
Well,
I'm gonna suddenly spoil your army.
that's
so-
where Sentience
that-
and
Yeah,
holding
so
that
you
would play.
want to cast Sudden Spoiling and then your card, and then a kill everything
And then-
card.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
the killer.
So yeah, okay, then yeah, I mean, she'll
Okay,
definitely go to
okay.
the great one. Yeah, for sure. No, that's absolutely
Okay.
the right play. Yeah. No, 100%.
Okay, dokie.
So were we
Yeah.
discarding another card?
You will, because at the end step this does happen. Yeah.
On Amara's end step.
Namara sends up. Yep. And I'm
Okay.
going. I'm going to sacrifice the Thrill Seeker. So then it's not-
Last turn I did forget my Crawling Infestation trigger, so that's a 1/1 insect, because an insect went to my graveyard.
I'm shipping a human and a vampire.
That's
Questions? What about a fairy and a vampire? What's wrong? Huh?
Okay.
We don't really
That was
know,
my-
but Sven,
But no
the
tail?
vampires of
Oh,
Ixalan are
yes.
implied to be Spanish conquistadors, so probably
absolutely.
yes. The whole thing with not Vona, the other lady, the Dusk Rose, Alenda, and with Amalia is they are both anti-colonialists. So like that's part of why they're so behated by their people. And why Amalia had to
a
leave.
tactical nuke in her pocket.
Yeah, just in case Clavelander gets a little too fucking uppity.
Mm-hmm.
Amalia carries 3 things: a pen, a journal, a 9mm.
Alright, I'm gonna... Gosh. Oops. Sorry.
And a framed picture of Kellen that she drew herself. She is not a talented artist.
100%.
2.
It's like a stick figure with an oddly
3,
detailed face.
Green. I'm gonna cast my commander, Amzu. 3/3 flying menace. Other insects I control have menace. Whenever one or more cards leave my graveyard, I may create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token, then put a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the greatest mana value among those cards, once per turn.
She's just carrying a full gunpowder cannon.
High card per combat. Alright, Amzu's out.
Yo, Amzu! I really thought this was a Grease deck for some reason.
Close enough.
No, Grist is in here, but they're not. I'm gonna pay
they.
2 and
Hello, Phineas.
2 life.
It's been pretty fun so far.
To return a
Guess I
creature
just
card
thought
to
the
my
horror was more
hand.
known, the continuation of vampires. Horror was more known to the continuation of vampires.
Well, Spen, that's part of the horror of the vampires on Ixalan, right? Is that they're subversive and they're sneaky and they're awful. You can learn in the story how much they've taken over the peoples of Ixalan's land and lives. As someone the rest of the people on Ixalan are an allegory for, that's pretty much what happened.
Among those. Okay, so I took Hornet Nest out of my graveyard, and it has a mana value of 3. That means this would get +3/+3.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to pass from there and make out my tokens.
Okay. Well, I'll start my next creatureless turn. I don't think I can play anymore as long as that Plague Crafter is happening. I think I might just be out of the game. Because I have nothing small to play, and I drew all of my lands.
What?
Yeah, well, because you're going to make me sacrifice a creature every turn, and if I can't, I have to discard. I will eventually have no hand, and I will eventually have...
I currently can't. I don't have a sack outlet for the Plague Crafter, and Marchest is currently in the command zone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better.
Yeah, no.
Well, I can pay 7 for my commander, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and I'll 9, and I'll play my commander again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll play a land. I'll play Glacial Fortress for turn. I pass.
Dokily. I'm going to. Ooh. Okay. Another card that I've yet to play. Okay. We like that. She costs 5, 4, 5, 6. She costs 6. Okay. Oh, that's fine. It's 5, 6, and that would be not enough. So, what do we do here? I say we can certainly let go of the stranglehold in a way. There's different. So, well, just really fast, Sparks. On different planes, vampires play by different rules, and on Ixalan, it seems that they don't sire vampires like that as often. Like, not just like the direct bite, and now you are one.
And also, it's very much implied that they are taking over places partially by turning them. The horror is very present. It's just that a lot of it is talking about the colonialism in the in the Atlantic, in the Gulf of Mexico, and in Mexico. So with more knowledge of that, you can kind of see the parallels of the Spanish invasion. And part of what you're talking about is what was existentially horrifying for the people in those places, because the Spanish wouldn't loudly invade everywhere. They would often do what's called a quiet invasion, where they just show up, they mingle, they intermingle with the people, and then suddenly everyone is Spanish and you have no idea when this happened. And it's not a bad thing. Nothing's wrong with being a different race. There is nothing wrong with that, or with people of a different race filling an area. Absolutely nothing is bad about that.
You don't
I'm
have
not
to
fear-mongering.
You don't have to put caveats in front of the
I'm-
Spanish conquistadors.
But they
I think we're a little
intermingle.
beyond that point.
They would create an environment where the only option was to either have them eradicate your culture, or you will make Spanish people now. And that's how you got Mexicans. For me?
I'm gonna swing for you, yeah.
I have no option but to lose my commander or lose 4 life, so 4 life.
Alright, and then at main phase 2, I'm gonna play Braids, Arisen Nightmare. She'll be rioting.
As a Mexican, it felt very explicit to me. It actually made me a little uncomfortable playing around the Conquistador cards.
And then I'm gonna go.
I'm indigenous. Ask me about magic cards.
Yeah, oh, this new set must be fantastic for you.
I'm gonna go the end step, and I'm going to sacrifice a Plague Crafter. It's not coming back because Marchesa's not here. It's just gonna go away forever, for everyone's sake. However, do you all want to sacrifice creatures, Smile?
I have to, so...
No. If you don't, I draw a card and you lose 2 life.
Oh, you can draw
Yes,
a card
choice.
and I'll lose 2 life. Oh, it's Braids! It's Braids! I love Braids! Braids is my only real life deck! I love Braids! Braids, my wife! I love you so much! Hello, Braids! Sorry, I love Braids. Braids is cool, I guess, whatever.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
like,
you,
alright,
you can draw a card and I'll lose 2 life. Whatever. Yeah.
I will pass. And no, we haven't seen any Sun Legion vampires. They don't seem to be going for that imagery.
You'll get card draw off me too, Curl.
I figured everyone was giving me. I just drew 3. I just assumed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I have sacrificing things.
Right. Yeah. I was just kind of. You didn't have to tell me. I guessed that one.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Braids.
Yeah, Sparks. It doesn't seem that there's
I
Sun
love
Legion.
Braids.
That's not
Braids
the imagery
is-
that they're going for.
so cool.
Like just to.
I have a Braids that
Pig-
is one of
a little
Evelyn's
piggyback, a little bit
cards that I
on what
printed out
Simon
for
was
myself.
saying. Yeah, just
I
like
love
they're-
Evelyn's
they're
cards
printed
so
for me.
much.
Yeah, I'm saying that for
what they're
legal reasons. It's the
invoking.
Alex
That's all.
Kinnan,
Like that's just what it is. They're not necessarily invoking that
or-
type of
Or it's
like
gonna come back
continue-
out. I'm gonna play a Dread Return.
vampiric
Braids, the Japanese one. It's very cool.
spread. In fact, they don't really do that
I
too
love
often.
it. I
I
want
guess
to print it
in Innistrad
myself.
you do.
That's
In Innistrad you get bit and you become a neonate.
Wizards
You
does not care
actually
who
see
prints it.
neonates and newer vampires and things like that on Innistrad, so at least like you do have that horror aspect there. In Zendikar, they only blood sires, so like only the heads of the vampire
Braids.
factions can make other vampires.
Actually.
Marry
If a
her.
vampire-
She's
if a
wonderful.
regular vampire bites you, just become a null.
I'm just gonna
which just
take
the
a break
zombies
here and
on
play the One
Zendikar.
Ring.
So, just like in terms of
I
like,
think
how
that
different
Braids
plans-
is the funniest of all the
Pass
people.
my turn after that.
Okay.
vampires.
Braids is the
how, like,
funniest
different-
of all the
that's how
people
different
that could have
sections
been the one survivor of all that Cabal nonsense after everything. Whisper
Enough
almost
mana-
made it.
How did you get him back?
Dread Return.
Oh, okay. Sorry, your camera was covering it. I'm like,
Oh.
there's no way you
Oh,
cast
sorry,
the One
that's
Ring
my face.
and also Bellicor. I'm like,
Yes,
what?
There we go.
Okay, gotcha.
My grave just keeps making more space over here.
Stop
Where
getting further
are
away
you-
from the throne.
Ben, where are you reading in the story that explicitly the Legion never turns people and does not do anything besides displace them? Because that is definitely not a thing that I've read.
Green. Cast.
They aren't actively turning people.
Hornet
displacing.
Nest.
It's just not like explicitly what they're doing. Like in terms of like we've seen on the cards. That's
Yeah, they don't turn a
don't
lot of
see
people. They
that.
turn people
Oh,
that want
one
to
in a
be
black.
vampires, and that's it. And only if they consider them like
Two
a
life.
hero.
tend to just
Activating
kill
Phyrexian
the
Reclamation
Sun
again.
Empire people. They are like invaders.
Basically their
They
own
don't,
people
like,
because they can have normal children.
And they keep humans
They can
for
have
like
babies.
colonies.
Phyrexian
Like I mean, they
Reclamation
keep
works
humans to
really
be like
good
their
with
human
it.
populace, right?
I'm
The
gonna
place
fetch
where
my
they're from
brood
isn't,
hatch,
like,
so I'm
all
gonna get
vampires,
another
right? It's just ruling vampires.
insect
what?
that'll have
I bet
And,
it's like people put it in
two-
deck.
plus one
Those
plus
vampires
ones
push
on
pretty
it.
much everyone. Like all the pirate people were basically
I'm
originally
sorry.
from.
No.
Oh, Kuro died.
Huh?
Kuro
Oh
was-
no, Crow
I-
got exiled.
Oh, we're all dead.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Okay,
Spell Table
I'm
does
back
that
now.
sometimes.
I got better.
That better?
It's all good.
But yeah, no,
Yeah,
they only turn like certain
But,
people, and they can have kids, so they just get rid of a people and use them as a food source. It's basically the same thing, though. Or they have.
Nom, nom, nom.
All right, I'm gonna go to combat and Crow. I'm gonna avenge everybody and start swinging at ya.
That's yes.
You're like, yep, I get that.
All of my insects have menace.
Yeah.
So a 3/3 commander, a 4/4, and a 1/1.
Okay. I'll take 3, 4, 4, 1. So 8.
8. Yep.
Oakley dokley.
And that'll be my turn.
Yay! What can I do?
Yeah, it looks like they do.
Well,
Sven.
that's
Seems
a
like
card,
they
I
do.
guess. I'll play a Temple Garden. It'll come into play tapped. What do you do again? Sure, I could do that. Okay. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and play a Felidar Guardian. When this happens, a
yes.
few things happen at a time. Galadriel triggers and Felidar Guardian trigger. I will get Galadriel's, get 3 green mana. And then Felidar Guardian will exile Galadriel. And then return Galadriel back to play. Now, notably, this is a brand new Galadriel who has not triggered any of these abilities yet. And I have 3 floating green mana. Also, I will not use this. I'll use this. I have 3, and then I will use. Actually, or this, and I'll use this. There we go. Sorry. I have 3 floating. I will now pay 2 blue.
They kiss.
And then
I
have that 3.
They kiss a lot.
4 now, and I'll play a Deadeye Navigator.
Fairy.
Pinging the Felidar Guardian with it.
Vampire.
So they're now soul bonded, which is great.
And it'll be really
I'll
adorable.
also do Galadriel's other Scry 2 and draw a card ability. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Is that good? Is that going to happen?
Let's see. So you do that. I guess for the targeting of, I guess, the Felidar as the.
It's not targeted. It's just enters
It's
pair.
not targeted. Okay. Yeah. I guess in response to you casting the.
Deadeye?
I'm just gonna chaos warp the Felidar.
Okay, that's fine. So I shuffle it. Real top card for the permanent. Put it into play, right?
Yep.
No worries. Shuffle. Top card is a Charming Prince. I don't mind that. Charming Prince will enter the battlefield before Deadeye Navigator.
Yep.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I guess it is. Yeah, it's a resolution of Chaos Warp. Charming Prince enters. It'll trigger Galadriel's ability. It'll trigger its own ability. I will first choose its ability. I'm sorry. Wait, no, maybe? No. I'll choose its ability to scry 2. And I'll choose Galadriel's ability to scry 2 and draw a card. So first I'll scry 2.
In response, I'm going to tap my One Ring and draw a card.
Sounds fantastic. I hope that feels really good. I'm putting both in the bottom. And then now I scry 2 and draw a card. I'm putting both in the bottom. They were 4 lands.
See, you still had some lands left to cut.
I don't want more lands. I want to stop getting lands.
Well,
And then Deadeye Navigator will enter.
it would be.
And I will choose to get Galadriel's 3 mana. It'll enter paired with Charming Prince.
And it would be regular size?
With that 3 mana, and
Yes,
one of the
it
mana
would
from
be
my Soul Ring,
regular size. So it wouldn't be like
I will cast
the natural Fae of
the Solemn
Actually-
hold on. I have Solemn.
It's Oak Fae, so yeah, human size and human
actually-
proportions. And a vampire.
I know I'm going to cast
a
Solemn. I
human.
already have it in hand.
So it'll be they'll be adorable.
I used 2 of Galadriel's
Okay.
things, right?
Honestly, I think they'll have 2 kids. I
What
think
do
they'll
I
have
do
a brother
here?
and sister. And
Yeah.
one will be a big nerd,
Yeah,
like the
they'll
mom.
play.
and then
Solemn,
the
it's fine.
other will be
Basic land card in
an
the play tap.
adventurer, like
Is that
Dad.
cool?
You know, it'd be going like that.
I've made too many mistakes I've taken back, like land tapping wise. I'm not gonna bother fixing this. Whatever. And then I have 1 mana from Soul Ring still floating.
Yeah, human size and
And then
every
I'll
like other
pay
human proportion
blue
other than like looking
to
hotter
blink
than
Deadeye.
the average human.
With its own ability, it'll
Yep.
come back on Solemn.
Solemn.
Galadriel's third ability, put a +1/+1 on each I control, will trigger. So I'll add that right now. I'm not going to modify their power and toughnesses because I will be blinking a lot if these all stay in play, and that'll be a nightmare to manage. So they just have the counters, and I'll remember that means they're +1/+1.
Yep.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okey-dokey.
This is a Birthing Pod deck, by the way. This is a Birthing Pod Skullspore Nexus deck. That's what this deck is.
All right. I need to probably get Marchesa back out. I also need lands, but
I need to use the restroom. If anything happens to me, just let me know. I have no responses to anything.
will do. All right. Let's see. So those are things. All right. I don't like everything that's happening, but you know, we are out here, as they say. They say that, right?
I think they do.
I think so.
I might. Somebody
1, 2, 3, 4,
does.
5, 6.
I may have heard it.
Yes.
Yeah, like at least every now and then you've heard someone say that. So, I'm going to cast. That's for 2 first. I'm gonna cast this Talisman of Dominance. 2, and then if I did that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap 2 for a Felwar Stone, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For Marchesa! She'll come into play with a counter.
I'm excited. Was anything bad done to me? I'm back.
Nope, I just played 2 Mana Rocks in my commander.
I meant to say I'm back and I'm excited to play again. I said I'm excited. Did anything bad happen to me?
There we go.
Jeez, I can't talk. I'm an English major, by the way.
I'm going to go to... Ooh.
I agree.
I shan't be swinging at Cooper. I will pass the turn.
Hey.
I will sacrifice Marchesa to the Braids. Does anyone else want to sacrifice a creature? Y'all love sacrificing creatures. I know.
I'm
that.
not here right now.
Bro, I'm taking 2 damage and you're drawing a card, bud.
Amara, you're still an opponent of mine. Okay,
Yeah.
you have protection, but you're
I'll-
still here.
I'll take the damage.
All right.
I'm gonna sack this insect.
What? Oh my god.
Oh, did Amara cast the One Ring? I didn't even see that. That's
I
cool.
did.
Yeah, her last turn.
I just didn't
okay.
want to lose Bellicor again. I was like, oh, you know what?
I gotcha.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep, you drew 2 cards, and or I drew 2 cards. You lost 2 life. Yeah, okay. I'll pass Reno.
On your end step, I'm gonna tap 2, pay 2 to get the Masked Vandal out and get another little Golgari insect with 2 +1/+1s on it.
Masked Singer.
Can I just say, every day that I don't have a Rakdos deck, I see a new card for myself that makes me want to have a Rakdos deck. And your Uncivil Unrest there, it's doing it for me. I really should just make a new Rakdos deck.
It's kind of poggers, not gonna lie.
My Flame War deck is fun and fine, but I'm actually not really into it anymore. It's just my most popular deck, so I'm not going to take it off my profile ever.
Going to
Mm-hmm.
tap this wonderful One Ring and draw a card and put a Burden counter on here. And then I'm going to play an island as my land for the turn. And still gross stuff going on everywhere. Let's tap this Cavern of Souls. And then we'll tap the Swamp to tap this for Rakdos. We'll tap this I'm gonna play a Venom Crawler. It's got lifelink. Whenever another creature dies, I get to put a +1/+1
Like those players look like they're
counter on
having
it.
fun, but the commanders seem uninspiring to you.
That's
Yeah.
a demon.
I mean,
so
I mean,
it's gonna
it's
do
obviously
2
like to
damage
each their
to
own.
any
I
target.
definitely get that in terms of like.
Which I do believe will probably just be Kuro's.
I mean, same with me and Golgari, right? Like
It's gonna do
Golgari
2
commanders
damage
just,
to
like,
your
don't really
face.
It's a very
mesh
damageable
with me.
face. I get it.
It is.
I like Kuro when I'm like,
Rakdos
I
players
could
are
do 2
definitely
damage to
having
that guy.
fun. But
I would do 2 damage, just cure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
okay. I mean, you know,
You know.
that's fair.
Listen, half of why you like Chloe is probably the amount of time she could deal 2 damage to you.
At least. At least 2.
Combat. You know what? I'm gonna leave a blocker up and pass my turn.
What? You do not need a blocker. Swing that commander. Swing that commander. Come on.
Referring,
Come on.
No. I
Alright,
refuse.
my Jessica's back.
referring to biting my partner as bolting them for 3.
Damn, 3?
I bite hard. My rule is if they're not bleeding, you didn't bite them.
They only have 20 life.
I don't even have that anymore. I wake up in the morning with like 10, and I'm
Every
like,
day I take one more. My maximum life total is reduced by 2.
Rakdos commanders seem
Terrible.
uninspiring to you? Have you seen Blinn Comedic Genius?
That one is pretty funny. That's very true.
Anti-bile is fun.
Yeah, Golgari does not do it for me for sure.
I like Golgari, but Sultai is where I'm at. I love Sultai. My problem with Rakdos is that the commander I want to play in Rakdos, her whole thing is that she's a race purist, so I don't want to play her.
Which
Oh
one's that?
goodness.
Garner the Bloodflame.
Oh. I'm sure she's like mellowed out by now.
No, in fact, it's gotten worse.
No.
So Keld's
Damn.
whole thing.
Well, I
Keld's,
tried.
so Keld's like whole thing has always been like we should like for us and like they do have like so Rada leads kind of like a land back movement and is very much like now the race doesn't matter but we are the native people to this land we should own it and Garna is like if you are not 100% Keld you should be dead and it's like Garna.
Unless you're Phyrexian, in which case that's way worse.
Actually, yeah, no, the whole invasion was just like, oh, these guys? No, fuck these guys. We'll work with anybody. Fuck these guys. Dominaria is a plane full of people ready to whoop Phyrexia's ass at any moment.
They honestly are.
I'm just gonna pass
What do you
turn.
got?
Oh, okay. Ooh, Cooper with them strong open boards. Cooper is so exciting to play with.
What's going on over there, Cooper? What are you,
I like Cooper. I already met Cooper, but I like Cooper.
What are you doing, Cooper? What are you doing?
Nothing.
You know, I'm doing.
You little
I'm
something.
playing Flooded Strand. We're gonna lose on the life. It's not the land that I want. It's just the land that I got. I'll just grab an island. I don't care. Makes blue mana. Matters to me. Okay. How am I doing this? What do you care about? Okay. Blue, and then I'll tap Soul Ring for 2. I'll keep 1 floating, but I will Deadeye on itself.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll leave, it'll come back, it'll trigger Galadriel.
I feel like you can just get infinite green, right?
Well, no. So
I guess you're
I
technically
need
losing one.
I need blue mana. So if I had Chromatic Orrery in play,
Mm,
I could do some weird things,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't. So, and I do run it in this deck, but again, I don't really like to do terrible
I mean-
things unless it needs to happen. But I'm not anyway.
Really?
Put back in, it'll trigger
Ikoria
Galadriel's
kinda got
3
a
green.
little fucked, to be
Um,
honest with you.
And there, it's now
Like
paired
the
with
humans
Prince.
lost Dranith. Dranith got destroyed.
With that 3 green, I'll
like
pay
entirely.
a
Like,
blue. I have
utterly
3 green and a
destroyed.
colorless floating. So I have 3 green
The
and a colorless.
beasts,
I'll use that
you know,
colorless. I have 3 green floating.
Rose up and did their
And
shit.
Deadeye will
Dranith
blink
got
Charming
destroyed.
Prince.
The humans got like
It'll leave.
mega screwed.
It'll
Which
come back.
personally, I
I
like the
scry
humans
2.
on Ikoria more than I like.
I
the
also
beasts.
scry 2 and draw a card.
The beast mutated.
Make
Oh
sense?
yeah, no.
We all good?
Yeah, that's like whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, no response.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Listen, someone passed their turn with
Yeah,
all their
the
mana
beast is
open.
like
I'm scared.
I love Ikoria.
1
it's
and
beautiful.
2.
Yeah. I liked the Attack on Titan.
One of
feel
these to the
of the
bottom.
humans versus the
One of these
beasts.
on top.
Personally,
And then
that
I'll
was
scry 2 and draw
my
a card. 1,
connection
2.
with it. To be fair, Dranith
the
had it
bottom,
coming.
this one's the
Dranith
top,
Magistrate had it coming,
and draw
okay?
a card.
Dranith itself was fine.
Um,
But I really liked
then-
the, like, Attack on Titan feel of the humans being
okay.
cut off and surrounded
Yeah.
and, like, really on the back foot, so they had to work together.
Then blue, one of those green.
They needed
Exile
3D
itself.
maneuver gear. All I'm saying.
This
All
one
I'm
and
saying.
Prince have both
The
left the
cover
battlefield
looks-
once. They both shouldn't have
looks
their
lame as
counter
fuck.
still, but they do. So I'm saying
Their drip
this is
was
the one
not
they'll
there.
get from this. This is pairing with Galadriel now.
Their drip was
Galadriel and the
extremely
Solemn will have a second
uninspired.
counter, but things are going to happen. ADTBs gives the counters to all three of these, actually. It'll have its counter now, it'll have its counter.
Like, imagine you have this plan of just like, okay, humans
I have
have
two
to
green
fight
left floating.
against giant
I'll use
beasts
the last blue
all the
mana I
time.
have to Deadeye
What
Galadriel.
technology have they developed?
Well, I guess I won't do this
Well, we
because
have crystals. That
This
put a
sucks,
shield around the
actually.
city
I'm out
or
of blue
whatever,
mana.
Kinda. And
I
we have like a big spear
Yeah, I
that
can
we made
compare
out
with
of like a
Solomon
tooth
for
of a
blue mana
beast, and that's
instead.
about it. And it's like, what the fuck?
yeah, I'll just use the last blue
They
mana. to
needed
use Solomon
Attack
to
on
get more blue
Titan
mana.
3D maneuver gear.
I'll
to
pair it
make
with
it
Solomon
make
instead.
sense,
There's no way to
but
actually use this. I
Whatever,
can't actually
go
use
off,
this.
I guess.
Yeah, alright, well, whatever. I wanted to play tapped. And Solomon has
Like,
no
they made it-
counters.
Yeah, no,
And
that was
Galadriel does
that
not
was lame.
trigger. No
We
Galadriel
needed to link
trigger.
up with Bonders and things could have been cool.
I
I mean, like, it
I have
felt
1,
okay
2, 3,
and
4,
reasonable
5,
that
6,
Bonders
7
were,
mana
like,
open.
this, like, oppressed small
Nothing
group of
happens.
people.
I'm done. My whole turn.
I mean, like, literal divine hatred for the beast
Did a whole lot of nothing.
literally only makes
You're all
sense,
welcome.
personally.
A Bant deck not going crazy is crazy.
Bant deck going sicko mode. Alright.
Yeah, Bant deck going sick in bed mode, honestly.
I'm gonna play
I'll play
Phyrexian
something.
Tower. Alright, so we gotta do something here. Something here.
Something dark side.
Something complete. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Here. You might not see it, except here. Alright. Cooper. I don't like what's going on over anywhere, really. So...
Have you heard of Koopa Troopas? This is their boss, the Cooper Trooper.
Oh.
Mhm.
The Caparian troop, if you will.
Yeah, Cooper is Trooperus.
I promise
Trooper
I have
within,
nothing
Trooper
going on.
5. I honestly believe you.
I get it. I'm somebody who currently has a suspicious amount of open mana. I just have nothing that I can play.
2, 3, 6. Okay. I'm going to play Flayer of the Hatebound. It's going to
Hey guys,
Come
thanks,
in.
James.
to play with haste.
Oh, more Raiders.
Raiders of the Ark or something. Bionics High. Alright. 30 light. Look at me, look at me and you, Cooper. We're both on the throne. We love the throne. I'm going to sacrifice Phyrexian Tower. Or sorry, what? No, I'm gonna tap Phyrexian Tower.
Yeah,
You
no.
wanna stack your
Yeah,
damn,
Phyrexian
that's
Tower,
fine.
sack to Zurin Orb. Let's go.
Damn, alright. Yeah, I need a gain life. I'm gonna sacrifice the Flayer of the Hatebound to Phyrexian Tower. It's going to die and immediately come back. +1/+1 counter. When it or another creature enters the battlefield from my graveyard, that creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. I'm also going to give it a +1/+1 counter from the Uncivil Unrest. I will deal 6 damage to... Who was the boatman attached to?
The Deadeye is currently attached to Solemn Simulacrum.
Okay. I will
You and it
deal...
draw a card.
Goat man.
I will deal 6 damage to Galadriel.
Yeah, sure. My 11 cost Galadriel.
Honestly, the way it should be.
She's such a fair card. I don't know what you're getting on about.
Yeah.
She
Hi, Lion.
is insanely fair.
Two floating black. Let's go for
5 for a 3/3 with no keywords is pretty okay.
All right. I'm gonna try to just like start doing maximum amounts of damage so that we can be free. I'm going to then play Profaner of the Dead. It has exploit.
Would you have
What's up?
Would you have a braids? You sacked a creature, so did you sack it 2 braids?
No, I sacked it to the Phyrexian Tower.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'm still in the main phase one.
Okay.
Profaner of the Dead, which says ETB exploit. When it exploits a creature, return to their hands all creatures your opponents control with toughness less than the exploited creature's toughness. I will exploit the Flayer of the Hatebound, which has a power of it's a toughness. Right. Right. Yeah, I knew that. Let's actually have an ETB and Uncivil Unrest itself, and I will Profaner of the Dead, and I'll bounce everything. 3 or less. That actually only hurts Cooper. Never mind. I don't want to do that. Unless. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Cooper desires creatures. I thought it was their power, so that's why I was like a bit more interested in doing that. I still have the floating, the 3 black though. I'll just do an unspeakable symbol. That's way worse. Okay.
This Marchesa deck is so cool.
It is a little spicy. It is kind of...
Yeah, it's very spicy, but it's pretty cool.
It is kind of hot fire. It used to be a Mrs. Steelio Girl deck, because, like, why not? But then I have a different deck that does that just, like, in a funner way. And now Marchesa can just be more her thing. I will go to the combats and... right. Okay. Cooper... Damn it. Can't swing at anyone!
Well, you could swing at me if you wanted. I would let you.
I can, but everyone's so good.
I'll just block with Solemn. Oh, I won't actually, because Solemn, if I block with it and I lose my Deadeye pairing.
Correct, and we can't have that.
Well, here's the thing. If I lose my Deadeye pairing, it can't pair anymore unless I manage to exile it. It can only use ability while it's paired.
I will swing 4 at...
Deadeye is a 6/6 though.
Correct, that is fine. I will swing 4 at you.
And you're just cool with it dying if I kill it?
I do have an unspeakable symbol on the field, so...
What do again? I'm sorry.
It's the second best card in the deck, second best in Marchesa. I can pay 3 life to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature.
Oh, yeah, I just won't block.
Perfect. So I won't be blocking. Got it. Yeah. I will then go to the end step. To Braids, I will sacrifice the Flayer of the Hatebound. Anyone else want to sacrifice creatures? You love sacrificing creatures.
I'll lose 2. Go ahead and draw a card.
I'll lose 2.
Okay. Is this what playing Braids feels like?
No. So, Kura, with my Braids deck, the way that I play it is, 1, there are no dual type cards in the deck. If it's a land, it's a land. It's an artifact, it's an artifact. No enchantment creatures, no artifact creatures. I am choosing what we're sacrificing. And then I sub-theme it on like graveyard removal and on like general staxiness. So the idea is I'm creating an environment where you can't afford to lose the life. I'm bringing it down so low that you can no longer afford that tax. You are paying that cost of losing permanence. What I love doing is just turn 2, dropping Braids and sacking a land.
I love that.
Because you can sack lands, you can sack enchantments.
Love that. We love it.
What?
One thing that's fun is stacking battles. It's always really interesting.
Flash in my battle.
tap the Cavern of Souls.
Alex, I hope you're doing well. Sorry, there should have been a shout out.
Tap that for Rakdos. Let's tap
Is
that for
probably
Blue.
asleep.
Was it Marchesa who had a battle?
Yes, she does have a battle.
Yeah, okay, it is her.
It kills
That
every-
card is
all
hot.
Kills all planeswalkers or kills all legendary creatures. That's pretty sweet. I'm gonna play Heralds of Tzench. I'm gonna do damage to Kyoro to your face, and then I'm gonna cascade. And we're gonna cascade into the Heralds of Slanesh.
Yes, yes.
My demon spells will cost 2 less, and my other demons have haste.
What's that Herald dealing 2 damage to? Or what's the 2 damage from
To you, to your face.
Okay. Alright.
Face time.
Nice, Vets.
My face time.
That's a tough braids. I've literally never used braids in my entire life until right now in this Marchesa deck. I'm glad I added her, but I've literally never used her. Kinda hot. Kinda hot. Kind of about it, actually.
Oh, my demons cost less. That's pretty cool.
I still wouldn't. Braids isn't like me that I would play in like a solo deck, but it's definitely.
My deck is very cheap and almost always sacks lands. that's how you play braids.
I'm gonna play it. Arborant Overlord. When it enters the battlefield, I'm gonna put a number of 1/1 black harpy creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield equal to my devotion, which is only 4. So I'm just putting 4 harpies out. But at the beginning of my upkeep, I sacrifice a creature.
He's Feather Duster.
I describe my braid strategy as giving everyone a new anxiety diagnosis. The whole point of braids to me is not winning the game. It's sitting down and saying, I'm going to apply pressure. You are not going to like it. It is going to be unpleasant. And it's going to make you think of the game in ways you haven't had to think of it before. Then afterwards, if everyone would like to actually physically assault me, they're more than welcome to. It's completely welcome. I understand.
Where's that 6 damage going?
Everywhere.
Yes, the 6 damage will be going to...
All of Kuro's stuff just comes back.
Yeah.
As long as Marchesa's out.
You be out.
I think I just hit you in the face again, Kuro.
Damn it!
I know!
Yeah, woo!
1, 2, 3, 4,
And
5,
then we'll go to
6.
combat.
Sven,
combat, I am going to swing this.
So if there's a +1/+1 encounter on him, I can it'll come
Does
back with
Marchesa
Marchesa,
supersede
right?
Flare's Undying Trigger? That's a good question. I have no idea.
So Flare without a counter on it comes back with Undying because there's no counter on it and Marchesa ignores it. If it has a counter on it, Undying would ignore it, but Marchesa wouldn't.
So Marchesa is like a layer above?
It's the perfect card. No. They don't look at each other. They literally ignore each other.
Well, how? Wait, okay, how?
So,
what does Marchesa actually say?
Marchesa says if a creature I control dies with a +1/+1 encounter on it, it'll come back. Undying says that the thing has to die without a +1/+1 encounter on it.
Amara, did you say you're passing?
Okay.
Yes.
After I hit Kuro. For...
I got Undying.
Okay, on your end step.
Okay.
On your end step, I'm gonna pay 2 and a black to cast Entish Restoration. I control a creature power 4 or greater, so I get to go get 3 lands.
Oh, so Undying is like the perfect ability in Marchesa.
There's 1.
What's the other one
2.
called? The -1/-1 counter one?
Persist.
3.
I only have one of those.
Persist. That's what I was mixing it up with. Thank you.
Flare will come back at the end step to deal 5 damage to those insects are gonna kill me, aren't they?
No.
No? Okay, cool. 5 damage to Bellicor.
Oh, Bellicor.
Bellicor.
That just means I gotta cast Bellicor again.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you just did the drama. You cost 2 less. Honestly, yeah that's fine. You're welcome,
Okay,
actually.
and then...
Thank you. I like drawing cards.
Okay,
Yeah.
1 in a black and 2 life on Amara's end step.
Hi, real Ned man. Good to see you,
To
friends.
grab this Aftermath Analyst, which will get me a bug with 2 +1/+1s. There we go. Okay, now my turn.
Love the bug. Love drug, if you will.
Love drugs. What? Huh?
Nani?
Who's talking? What? Don't do drugs.
Oh,
kid.
I also had to stack a land off of Entish Restoration.
Sorry, Crow, do you have 2 lands? What happened?
I have.
Oh, they're under the. Okay, they're stacked up. I'm like, what? Does someone play Armageddon and I didn't realize it? What happened?
If only. No, that'd be awful. This deck could definitely not rebuild after an Armageddon.
Well, I think if you made Armageddon, I'd have a problem with you,
is
Crow,
land
because
for
it's a white card and
turn.
your deck is Grixis.
Also true.
Oh, well, yeah, only I could play Armageddon. Did someone play the Free Annihilation?
That heartbeat looks cool as hell.
Thank you.
It's actually super well drawn. Take a picture of that for Infinite Tokens for sure.
I will do. I actually have my
Amara
own
is
folder
such a good
with the
artist.
with the infinite tokens.
I need to get some Infinite Tokens at some point.
And a nice butt too. Perfect.
You do.
Have that
You
good
do.
old booty right there.
Let's see.
Caked up.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 2 and 2 green.
He's pooping out a 1/1.
Here comes Galen, you can
Yeah.
One. Not a number
A
2.
Brood
just
Hatch Nantuko.
Yes, we love the Nantuko.
And then I have 1 and 1 green floating still, and I'm gonna cast my Masked Vandal. ETB, I may exile a creature card from my graveyard, which unfortunately I don't have any.
Oh,
So
it's all
I thought I
that
did.
Rexian Reclamation you've been smoking.
Yep.
It's all that time on that gosh dang phone.
Did I swing at someone with braids? I
Uh,
forgot it's double damage. I forgot because the
oh,
last
you
line of
swung
this
it-
card
you,
does
you
not
swung
matter.
at me with braids, so it's
Right.
double damage.
Yeah.
Good old 4 more. What was it? 4?
4. Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Why am I at 11 left?
Don't miss. I'm assuming
y'all
this is
hate
Dying
me.
Cooper. Or is
Huh?
I'm assuming it's the Uncivil Unrest that's dying.
No, I don't have a creature to exile unless I can do a takesies backsies real quick and play something beforehand.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay. So
we wouldn't be
before-
able to stop you from having all that. So.
But before Mass Vandal comes out, I'm gonna play Aftermath
sure.
unless instead. Oh, there's a creature. Okay, cool.
Oh, damn.
Mill 3 cards, and
Unfortunate.
then I will tap 1 and a green to play the Masked Vandal, and then I'm gonna exile.
The only creature, right?
I'm gonna exile the Golgari Thug to destroy. Yeah, that thing, girl. Please, thank you.
Yeah. Completely.
Thank
fair.
God. Sorry, Kuro, but Jesus, that combo is so crazy.
It's pretty hot. I've never got. To
I'm
do
happy
it
for
before
you.
yet.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
that
for
and
you,
braids.
legitimately.
Hell
But
yeah.
also, what if I sent you to hell?
Don't threaten me with
Okay.
a good time.
Oh no.
I find this.
Me saying
And
that,
Find
and
an
then
outside
immediately having to
source
stop myself
to
from jumping
put-
into
well,
my
I
rant
mean,
about how I studied Christian
Well,
theology for a
Uncivil
very long
Unrest,
time.
but
And
Uncivil
I know for a
Unrest goes
fact from
infinite
all of
with
my
Red Cap
biblical studies,
already,
hell is not
right?
a place. It says
Red
so
Cap gets
explicitly
sacked.
in the Bible
Comes back
several
with
times
two,
that hell is not a
riot,
real
take
place.
the plus and counter off. So Uncivil Unrest
I thought you were
I'm
Christian.
had nothing to
gonna
do with Marchesa.
Okay.
move to combat.
Right,
I
exactly.
believe
They had
And
haste, and I could swing at the person on the throne.
Amara,
minus
you're
the
gonna
counter
get my
remove, kill it,
wrath
whatever.
since you have the
But
highest
just remember
life
that
total
Marchesa
after
brings
me.
a card back at the end step,
Yes.
right? So like
Not too much wrath.
Marchesa
It's fine. It's
doesn't
fine.
go
Okay, I'll
infinite
take a little
by
wrath.
herself.
A
like,
little,
all that
a
turn,
little
which is
wrath.
what
How
honestly
How many
makes Marchesa
creatures do you have untapped for?
Cumulative. I
personally,
have currently
like it's end step stuff. I can
7
sacrifice a bunch of things. I can sacrifice my board,
Untapped?
and then I'll
yes,
come
I
back.
have
at
Oh, there's a
fourth
lot
step
of
and do a bunch
there's
of
a lot of
abilities.
fucking harpies.
But it's
Yeah,
like
there's
at
a bunch
end
of
steps,
harpies.
and so
Goodness
Marchesa's like
gracious.
super based
Um,
in that regard.
Okay.
But also just know that means that,
Brood
like, in terms of,
Hatch
like,
came out last.
comboing cards and popping off and all that sort of
We'll
stuff.
just do those.
Yeah, like, typically I gotta wait for the
3/3, 4/4, and 1/1. They all have menace.
Oh yeah, they have the Monaches.
The Menaches.
Menache.
Like this. I guess I'll block with my Venom Crawler.
Venom.
Remember
And
when they gave us
my Herald will block
oh,
the 3/3 insect.
what was it called? They gave us an ability at one
Regrets.
point that was fear, but instead of being fear, it was for the color the creature is. Intimidate. Yeah. I remember Intimidate, and everyone went, "This is too much, Wizards. Every color doesn't need this." And now Menace is here, and I'm like, yeah, I think Menace is actually the best version of this. I like Menace. Menace is good.
So you're killing my commander, right?
I guess.
That was a 3/3.
Yes, with my 8/8 and my other 3/3.
Okay.
Oh.
And then there was the 4/4.
I will take the 4.
Okay, and then the
I was
1/1.
gonna go to sleep
I
on
will
the
take
normal
the
time,
1.
but then stream
Okie
happened.
dokies.
And
So
then I'll
instead,
gain 8.
I'm going
I
to
think.
not do that. I'm just gonna play
So-
Mana
And then
all night long. Mana Lord,
I had a
which is a brand new
my
RPG.
commander just
Or
went
sorry,
to
not RPG, RTS that's coming out.
the graveyard, so crawling
Today, it's already out today.
infestation will get
made by
me
one
a
guy,
1/1
super
insect
Early
token that
access,
only
but
triggers
even
once
the
per
demo was
turn.
really
So
Would it have gotten you a 1/1 earlier?
I played
yeah,
against
but
the
it's only
Marches
once per
against
turn,
Dragon
so whenever it
Barn,
happens, it
Barn,
happens.
Oh,
Barn.
you can choose
I think
that.
I played
Okay, cool.
against.
I wasn't saying don't get your
I
1/1.
played
I was
against a
like, oh
similar
yeah,
deck.
we
Yeah,
didn't mention
no,
this.
for sure.
It did not do work.
I kind of
Just
forgot about the trigger earlier, so I was just kind of
half
looking
of
over
the
my
deck
board.
that they needed.
I like
I
this
will.
one.
I will pass from there.
They almost did.
Cool Marchesa deck, cool Bellacore deck.
I wish that
Cool,
that
cool
other
insect,
Marchesa
all cool
deck
decks.
could go in here.
No, I'm
to do
also
crimes,
here.
but it's
I am
just
also
not.
present, and
You
just
have
like
a very
not-
cool deck. You
Thank
stop
you.
that right
It
It
now.
keeps scaring me.
Yeah.
well,
That's why we had to put
I
it
got
out.
Blinkins.
everyone
I
type
love a
that
blink
as
deck.
Cooper.
Yeah, I am.
Awesome.
Cooper problem. I don't know what I'm doing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play Karmic Guide. When it enters, I return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. Is there anything stopping me from casting Karmic Guide?
No.
Okay, it will enter. I'm going to dig through the trenches here for Palincron.
Mhm.
As I select this target, I have 3 lands tapped. I will tap for blue, 3 blue. So 3 blue, and I won't tap this. I'll have this 4 blue.
So it's ET being, right?
4, 5, 6, 7. It is ET being, and I have 4 blue floating.
So I will just do the only thing I can. I will Deadly Dispute on my Flayer of the Hatebound, I guess.
Okay.
And I can sacrifice. What phase are we in, by the way?
Main?
Are we main going to end, right?
No, it's pre-combat main, right?
I'm in pre-combat main, yeah.
Yeah.
On who's sorry? Who's on?
My turn.
It's Aika's turn.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I'll draw 2 cards and make 1 treasure, and I got no answers. You got it.
Okay. Palincron will come in. An unpaired creature has just entered the battlefield. 2 things will happen. I will untap 7 lands, and it will pair with Deadeye Navigator.
Yeah.
I make infinite mana of the colors that I have in play.
Yep.
Does anyone need me to demonstrate this?
I'm
2 is
curious, if you wouldn't mind.
So, Palincron untaps up to 7 lands when it comes into play. Deadeye Navigator is pay 2, exile a thing it's paired with, return to the field immediately. So, I have 4 blue floating right now, right? I will tap whatever lands I want, 7 of them. I have 2 blue floating, so I'll use that. It'll exile Palincron, it immediately comes back in, untaps all of these lands and all the mana that I had floating with them, so the greens, the whites, the blues, whatever. And then I use the 2 blue, do that all over again, get these back, and I still have their floating mana.
Right.
And now as
Right,
long
Julian?
as at least
Right.
2 of my lands, sorry, as long as at least 1 of my lands can produce a blue mana, and I have at least 1 other land, Palincron will ETB an infinite number of times. Because it only needs 2 of those lands to do this, I can then tap 5 other lands as part of the loop, as the other 5 lands Paleonkron will untap, making an infinite amount of mana with those 5 lands by using these 2 lands alongside them to make 7 total that Paleonkron is untapping. This combo just needs Paleonkron, Deadeye, and 7 lands.
Yeah, and then you can play Galadriel, you can pair with Galadriel, flicker the Deadeye, flicker the Galadriel, you'll get the draw.
The Galadriel will keep getting.
I will draw until I get Thassa's Oracle.
I would like to see this played through.
Okay. Can we play it through?
As punishment. Amara said, keep track of your triggers.
Tapping and untapping is incredibly burdensome. Can we go ahead and at least work with the assumption that I have infinite mana?
I think we're joking.
Yeah, you don't have to keep Capri.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry. Again,
I know what's happening.
Everything seriously. Yes, so I am now with Galadriel and Paleonkron going to loop back and forth. We good?
Yep.
Yeah,
I do
absolutely.
in fact have Thoracle and Craterhoof Behemoth in my deck, so I have 2 different ways that I could just turn this into I'm winning the game.
Yep.
Good game.
Pretty.
Again, I either get taken out first or I win the game. There's no hands down. There's no in between.
Yeah, I had a whole lot of nothing going on. See, there's
My
a flip
hand,
bottom piece and a heroic intervention.
This is my hand. Dramatic Reversal, Moonchicker Cavalry, and a Deserted Beach. That's my hand. I've had these 2 in my hand since turn 4. I just drew this.
I was waiting for the perfect time to play this Bringer of the Last Gift, just so I could living death everybody.
Love Bringer of the Last Gift.
So fun. I was like, I just want to keep throwing more stuff in my graveyard so I can bring more things back.
I gotta say, I love these decks in this game. Crow, that Marchesa deck, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was really cool. All of our decks were cool, right? I really appreciate Elf decks. It was a cool. That Marchesa deck went crazy. I'm not saying because you're the host. I love Marchesa, and I do not know how to build her. That was nuts. That was fun to play against.
She kind of goes Marchesa. This is why I like this Marchesa, and I'll never really be able to kind of build Queen Marchesa, just because this one is so true to form for this, just how I viewed her character. And there's also an ability that you can literally play around with versus just losing the monarchy as many times as you can.
That's
why this one goes to me a lot. Yep. I mean, hey, GG's to everyone. I mean, yeah, we got to see a lot of things. Sorry that the Amzu was stuck on 1 green source for far too long.
I would have given you a forest. You could have my forest. I don't care. Amzu's cool. Cooper's cool.
You didn't play a Yavimaya. Like a
You're right. I'm so sorry. I don't have Yavimaya in here.
Well,
I built this morning.
There you go.
In about 20 minutes, because I was told to build. It's birthing pod. I've built 100 birthing pod decks in the last week. It's fine. I build birthing pods to pass the time. I love birthing pods. Birthing pod sounds no. I'm saying birthing pod too much. Anyway,
you have said birthing pod a lot.
I was challenged by a light kind of softly to stop building with Soul Ring so much, and I was like, fine, I can build without Soul Ring. I can do that, and then I did that, and it's literally the same deck because it's green. I forgot green doesn't give a crap about Soul Ring.
Green is Soul Ring.
Green is a living Soul Ring.
But yeah, thank you everyone for the games. We'll do our little bit of a wrap up here. So we'll just go around the circle again and just say who we are in the Magic the Gathering community, where people can find you. And if you have any projects or appearances that you'll be having anytime soon, please do tell us so that chat can be on the lookout for either of them. So Amara, what do you got going on?
What's happening? I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. You can find me on the internet making Magic the Gathering content, cosplaying, and doing all that fun stuff. You can find me over on twitch.tv/Goddess of Blunder, where I play Magic with my bird app friends like all these fine folk here. We do Plane Chase and other chaos formats, and just have a good old time doing weird stuff. that's basically what's going on over in my little world. But what else do we got going on? I'll be back on Sunday with another Plane Chase pod. I don't know what else I have going on.
I
Oh my
want to play
gosh.
some Plane Chase
I gotta look
sometime
up.
with you again.
You should. You definitely should. I love playing Chase. It's so great. And I
Those are the
made
decks we were
Fallout
playing.
cards, so I have like 30 Fallout playing Chase
Cedar.
cards. I
We're
just need
playing
to go get
Marchesa,
them printed
Bellicor,
out so I
Anzu,
can
and
have a
Galactic.
Fallout precon / playing Chase game with my own play Chase card.
Where is that
Nice.
Galadriel picture
It'll be
coming from? I
happening
mean,
at
I'm
some
cool
point.
being next to Galadriel. Just don't know where it was coming from.
From Cell Table.
Well,
Thank you very much for having me. As
When's the
always.
precon day again? Sorry.
I'm gonna do it next month. I gotta
Next month.
figure out a day. Yeah, I gotta print out the cards first.
Fair enough. All right, Bill, we
But-
look forward to it.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, thank you very much for being here. All right, over to Cooper.
Hi everyone, I am Cooper Leaf. All across all social media. If Crow's Chat allows me, I can post my link. I do a little bit of streaming Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so, like pretty much right when we started around 11 p.m. I play like cozy little chill wind down video games. I don't do a whole lot of Magic. But yeah, I'm the Rat Colony Friendship Bracelet guy from Chicago. Those might be going to Vegas as long as Onion Bug's luggage will allow it.
I hope they can fit
And,
some bracelets in there.
You can get a lot
Yeah,
of
definitely. Well, I took about 150 with me to Chicago, and I came home with, I think, 6. So it was really nice. A lot of your favorite creators currently are members of the Rat Colony. It's really great. Sunday, I will be on Amara's stream chasing them planes, and then Tuesday evening, I'm going to be on Mr. Bever's stream for the very first time. So come cause extra chaos for me,
Beverage is a lot of
and
fun.
I will
Oh, you're in trouble.
pass the turn.
Yeah.
That's me and you again, Amara.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have
All
a
right, you
great
got the
time.
Amara trifecta then. Hell yeah.
Well,
You're gonna have a great
Amara
week.
trilogy. All right, and then
Amara
on to
birthday.
the Sigma grind set.
Hi everybody, I'm Akasigna. As you can tell, I'm a VTuber. I'm not a real person. I don't exist. I am one of Kuro's nightmare demons. I am Akasigna everywhere that matters. So on the bird site, it is not called X. You call it X, I will call you a little twerp. It is not X. It is the bird site or Twitter. I'm also this on Twitch, obviously, because my name is right there. That is my Twitch account. I don't know why it wouldn't be. And on Blue Sky, and I'm not on Discord. I don't use Discord for personal things anymore because the pressure of having a creator Discord made me literally scream out loud as an adult woman, which was crazy. I'm mentally stable, is what they call me. So my psychiatrist and my psychiatrist called me.
You can tell by the eyes, how
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
say
You can tell that I'm a normal girl when I say normal things. I love talking to my psychiatrist and saying that occasionally my hallucinations are for my mother asking me to come outside and her going, "What?" Anyway, I don't have a lot of projects going on right now. I actually just came back from a really massive mental and physical health hiatus. I've had quite a year. It is not over yet. It has been pretty much bad nonstop, but I am back on Monday. Monday, I'm back with my Year of Commander series I've been doing. I did take like a week and a half break. But I am doing a full year of building casual commander decks every single day and building a Spotify playlist to go with them. We'll flavor the day decks. They're very casual. Every card is under $11. If it goes up in price after I build the deck, that is not my fault. Looking at you, Pain Lands or Shock Lands or what they're called, I don't know. I hate lands. I love lands. Love lands. The commander, except for with one exception I've done, cannot be in the top 20 commanders on EDH Rec of that color combination. You are not going to see me throwing together an Atraxa Grand Unifier deck. It's just not going to happen.
That's fair.
I love Atraxa. Not going to happen. And 3,
Atraxa decks.
3, the deck itself has to be under like a few $100 because it can go over. And the secret 4th rule is some of the cards cost more than $11. But exceptions are made for fun, not for power. I'm never going to be like, well, this deck really needs land tax. No deck needs land tax, turns out. $14? Go to hell. That's all my stuff. That's my projects. It's really big and really difficult, and you can build less commander decks that way than I thought. But I'm going to do it anyway. I got to make Benji proud.
Do I put this in dog meat?
Love talking.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Those 2
Absolutely,
o'clock
yeah.
decisions that I normally make by myself, I have people so I can ask.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Zigna for playing, and everyone, thank you all so very much for the stream. This was a lot of fun. Glad to be back, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. There's gonna be way more Commander coming through soon, so I will see you all next
Wait, don't end
Monday.
yet. Don't end yet.
Okay.
I did this to you last time, and I forgot to this time. You're not getting away this time.
What did I do?
Tell us one non-magic fact about you.
The fact that I can get away with not saying one because I'm the host.
That's nonsense.
No. Give us a fact, coward. That's Craven.
I'm pretty sure if I look at it correctly.
He's gonna end the stream.
Who's streaming? And we're out.
No, yesterday was Chloe and I's second month together.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you both. I
Cuties.
hope for many, many more happy months and years in the future. I love love.
I hope so too.
Wait, I mean, I went through a bad breakup this year. Everyone break up. I hate love.
Love is dead. All right.
Love is dead.
But thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. I guess you are free. Be free. Get some sleep.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you said I really enjoyed it, I guess, and then paused, and it's like, what do you mean?
Oh, no, my guess. You are free. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you.
I really enjoyed it, I guess.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for the games, y'all. Crow, thank you for having me again.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Everybody.
All right, chat. That is all right. We're over here. So, I'm going to figure out where I'm going to drop the Twitch chat off to. But for now, thanks for hanging out. Honestly, again, I am really glad to be back and playing some Magic. Command Fest was a lot of fun. And I got to play a lot more Magic there than I normally do. So I'm like really, really back into just I want to play. So that's what we're going to keep on doing. Gonna keep on playing Magic. Who else is streaming? Commander. I guess we'll go over to none of my friends are on. Let's go to Janelle Santa Cruz, yeah. Alright. Chat, have a wonderful night. I will see you all on Monday for some more Commander streams. That's just gonna keep on happening. We got Commander planned for the rest of this week. I will be going to SCG Richmond on Thursday, so starting next Thursday I'll be gone for the weekend or whatever. But I'll be posting and going live at least some point during that trip and everything. But yeah, so if you're gonna be in Richmond, Virginia, going to SCG, then hey, come on by and say hello. Maybe I'll bring Marchesa with me. Who knows? It is double sleeved, so it doesn't normally fit in my quiver that easily. But all right, deuces chat. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next one, all right? Bye-bye.